one single tanzanite. That is coming up at 8:30. Is that right, Rob? I haven't mentioned Rob yet, so 8:30 for 20 carats and a tanzanite. Rob, who I think looks like a young Rob Lowe. We agreed, didn't we? Looks like a young Rob Lowe. Yeah. Yeah, like a young Rob Lowe. So if you don't know who Rob Lowe is, West Wing. Yeah. West Wing, yeah, and Wayne's World as well. Yeah, a bit more comedy in Wayne's World. So let us know if you want to see Rob on screen today, ladies. All right, he's the.
I think we should anyway now. We're big
well,
like
we're going to,
yeah.
you know, but not yet. I want you to Google Rob Lowe and have a look at Rob Lowe. All right, and then I'll bring Rob out, and you can let me know. He's going to be Robbo tonight. Okay, so let's get oh, by the way, coming up at 8:30. These ones here. We're going cabochon mad tonight. Our last hour we've got some lovely cabochons as well. Lovely. I was looking at them down there. Some lovely cabochon sets. But if it is your turquoise you are after, how about that? This is coming up at 8:30. The gorgeous colour that is your turquoise cabochons. We do like our big cabochons. They're coming up at 10:02. One of my favourites, abalone. Abalone. We always have the segment. Abalone or abalone?
I say abalone.
Abalone. Abalone. That's why me and Hannah work well together, because we both say abalone. Sam, abalone or abalone? Abalone. Pete. Abalone. It's a consensus. It's a consensus tonight. We won't ask Rob Lowe. He's an actor. He won't know. This is coming up at 10:02. 10 to 9. 10 to 9. 10 to 6. 10 to 6. I think it's going well, Rob. I think the evening has started off well. It's completely thrown me already being in at this time. I'm normally on 2 till 7. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Just nudge me, Sam, if it goes wrong. So box number... Right, we're going to start off with a lovely collection of one of your precious gemstones, your sapphires. We'll just change that over. Lucy says to say hello, by the way, if you're wondering. Lucy's on tomorrow. Lucy is on the mid tomorrow. So if you want to catch up with Lucy and all what's been going on, then do please tune in tomorrow. What time's that start? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Yeah. 1 o'clock on a mid. On a mid for technical terms. Right, this is your blue sapphire. Sapphire from the word sapphirus, meaning blue. In antiquity, if you were to have bought any blue gemstone, they probably would have called it sapphire. But of course, now we know it's from the corundum family, same family as your rubies. It is your titanium, which gives you that wonderful, wonderful, rich, deep blue. And here you have your lovely selection of these nuggets. This is a real sort of, you know, if you're not going to use it this week, you're certainly going to use it at some time. And of course, sapphires, 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 sapphires. Goes without saying, you know, is really going to raise your game using these precious gemstones. 10 by 3 millimeters. What I love about these strands is you get a whole heap of sapphires. If I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's 10 between my fingers there, and look at the size of that strand. So you've got a whole heap of sapphires in that one single strand. 180 carats of your gorgeous, gorgeous gemstone. That is your sapphires. Single drops, you know, as an earring, or if you want to use them as spaces in between your bracelets, in between your necklaces. Absolutely perfect. What was that, Robbo? Oh, limited stock. Stock is limited, limited, stock is limited. Good evening. On this gorgeous Sunday evening, £7.90. Is that how it's going to be tonight, is it, Rob? Is that how you're going to roll? You told me it was like that. Hannah, you did tell me it was going to be like this. Yeah. Yeah, you know, to watch them. £7.95. So there you go. Fill up your armoury. Stock up on sapphires. 180 carats of sapphires. Your small nuggets, like I say, 10 by 3 millimeters approximately on those. All different sizes. But as you can see, what I like as well, all pretty much eye-match for colour on these. So you're going to get lots of very, very similar tones through the single strand there. Very, very easy to order. Just the phone numbers on the bottom of the screen. Of course, you can come in on the Wibbly Wobbly Web if you are watching us on the Wibbly Wobbly Web. Good evening in Essex. Good evening in Nebraska. Hello, Marcia in Nebraska. Betty in Lancashire, and Cheshire as well is on our screens too. Half of the stock has gone at £7.95. Gorgeous piece. Good way to start. Good way to start. Now then, we're going on to a Phenomena gemstone. Oh no, I can't let the cat out of the bag, can I? My presenter's pick tonight. You're going to love them, Hannah. You're going to love what I've chosen tonight.
A little bit or a lot?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot. I like it a lot. I like Phenomena gemstones.
Yeah,
there we go. See, there we go. This is lovely. This is a sunstone with your adventurescence and little copper platelets within the gemstone. Gives you this sort of metallic feel to the gem. Lovely sparkle, lovely shiller, and of course, being all faceted as well, you get that gorgeous luster. So you get surface luster off here, the external reflection of light, and then internally, I mean, it is just a beautiful gemstone. These wonderful inclusions that run to these bright red inclusions, and then you've got the copper platelets within there as well, which give you that beautiful, beautiful sparkle. Your sunstone 7 by 4 to 11 by 15, so quite good size. The ones in the centre, and then they sort of taper off as they get towards the end there, but all individually faceted. Very, very popular indeed. 140 carats. Boom, 140 carats. That is gorgeous. Love the colours. We should be at $21.95. When you think of the carat weight and the size of the gems as well, these are substantial. These are focus points for your pieces of jewellery. You know, you can use them as spaces as well. I think they'd probably be a little bit wasted as spaces because they're quite large, these, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good size.
I think I'd probably put some spaces between them,
Between them.
A metallic of some sort.
Yeah, yeah.
Spread them out a bit.
Me and Hannah on the same wavelength together, see? That's what happens when you hang out at garden centres on the weekend. £21.95, where we should be, but not where we're going to be staying. Keep in mind, these are all genuine gemstones. £11.95, £11.95, and a whole strand of genuine gemstones. And every single one is going to be unique. You know, if you want complete clarity, if you want some sort of faux phenomena, then of course you can get your glass, you can get your crystal. But if you want genuine gemstones, if you believe in genuine gemstones, if you love the different colours that Mother Nature has given out, this is why I love gemstones. We've been doing this for 10 years now. I've been working, and people often ask, you know, do I ever get sick of selling gemstones? Well, no, because every single one is different. There's always something new coming. There's a new deposit. There's a new find. Some gemstones are here with us, and we can get them and bring them to you on a regular basis. Sunstone is a gemstone that we do have a good supply of, and that means we can pick and choose the quality of the sunstone we get. That's why you're getting those wonderful oranges, those beautiful glows, because whenever Paula goes out and selects some of these gemstones, she's always looking for that classic colour of the particular gemstone that we are talking about. In this case, it's that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous golden orange that you see within there. Really, really, really pretty. $11.95, an old Robbo. Old Robbo has decided to go under £10 for that. A 20 centimetre strand. He's mad. He's mad. That is gorgeous. What was that? What was that, Rob? I've got a text about your wife. All right. Lots of messages coming in for Lucy. Thank you very much. She's looking forward. There's one on its way, apparently. It's gone. It's gone. That's good. They can put a man on the moon, Rob. But what'd you say, Rob? Oh yes, yes. Pink tourmaline. Now, when we talk about gemstones, we have types of gemstones: Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3 gemstones. There are only 3 in Type 3, and when you look at this, I want you to remember that this is a Type 3 gemstone. So your rubellite, your pink tourmaline, and your emerald are your only 3 Type 3 gemstones, and that means inclusions are expected within the gem. Now, you've got these lovely little shards of this wonderful neon pink, and the saturation. When you look, when you think of the size of these are small little accent pieces. You know, a nice little drop maybe, and have a larger gemstone on the bottom of these. But it's about that wonderful, wonderful pink. In a gemstone, even of this size, you've still got that pink, and that means you've got a gemstone with great colour. Fantastic colour. For it to show that pink in a gem of this size means that you've started off with a really, really, really good source of the gem. Lovely and vivid in its saturation. It's that wonderful, delicate pink, and a huge 86 centimetre strand. Now, tourmaline, if you're going to collect the gemstones, or if you're going to deal or work in a certain gemstone, this tourmaline is certainly one of the gemstones. Over 100 different hues in your tourmaline, and you can do some lovely patterns, can't you, with all the different colours, and you know, and with your bracelets, graduate your colours through.
Yeah,
you know?
you can do all sorts of things with it. I mean, you can use it as a spacer, or you can use it in its own right and just like multi-strand them up together.
Yeah. I mean,
twist them together. It's good.
You've got a piece of jewellery there, really, haven't you? Straight away, without
just wear it,
without even doing it. Just wear it. Oh, I like that. I like that tourmaline. Just wear it. I think it's been used on something, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it might have.
I think it's
sportswear or something.
Do you know what? Someone would have got a lot of money for coming up with that, Hannah. You've just come up with that for free.
Ah, there you go.
£14.95. Look at that colour. The colour is exquisite on the size of these gems. It's a huge strand, absolutely huge strand. Your 65 carats of pink tourmaline. £9.95. £9.95, and that is all yours. You know, like I say, you can leave that on a strand. You can pop those off and pop them in wherever you keep your jewelries, your gemstones, into your drawers. But that is going to into your drawers. You know what I mean? Into your drawers.
I don't keep my gemstones in my drawers.
Yeah. £9.95. We're only 15 minutes into the show as well. I love it. £9.95 on that. Again, it's that wonderful pink. It's such a beautiful, feminine, classic, gorgeous, delicate colour, and so many pieces in this. When you look at 86 centimetres in a single strand, it is beautiful. Pink tourmaline becoming my favourite gemstone. Wearing my 5.05 carat ring at the moment. Need this to make matching pieces. Sarah, well done. Well done. We do like a bit of pink tourmaline, and the pink tourmaline again that we are sourcing at the moment. Like I say, I can't, I can't stress enough. This is a Type 3 gemstone, so you expect inclusions within these gems. These are wonderful quality, beautiful quality, and at £9.95. All those pieces, 85 individual strands. Great price on that. Fantastico. Now your sodalite. These are like little planets. You know when you have that shot when you see the guys in outer space and they look back down on the planet and they see all the clouds and the sea. This is what sodalite. Big beads like this. Love it. Deep blue and billowing cool cloud whites on that there. Nice big pieces on this. Look at that. Do you like using this sort of thing, Hannah?
I do actually. I mean, I think that just a round gemstone like that's a very forgiving shape. If you've not done jewellery before, it's very easy to work with.
It's such a beauty. They are like little planets, aren't they? They're just gorgeous. I mean, really sort of lapis blue. Your deep Madagascan sapphire blue there, and then these wonderful cloudy whites that just sort of break everything up. And you've got 14 millimeters. Now, this has not been seen since 2014. Oh, what? Sorry. Oh, there we go. The last time I was on. In this shift, which was probably 2014, I presented this, and there we go. Your sodalite is, again, if you like your lapis, if you love your lapis, this is that same lapis blue, that deep lattice blue. A nice, big, plain rounds, 14mm plain rounds, 500 carats. You can understand that really when you've got so many gems on here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, over 30 individual gems. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. £6.95. It's about 23 pence per stone. That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, isn't it?
That is ridiculous. 14mm, very, very, very large beads on this. Your sodalite plain rounds at £6.95. And again, you know, if you're breaking this up into how much your individual pieces of jewelry are going to cost you, this, you know, if you're using these as your central gemstone, you're going to, you know, you only need to use one of these in a drop. You know, you can have this even as a central bead with some of your smaller gemstones coming up from the outside of that. It's really, really economical when you've got big pieces like this, and you can afford to stick a few in a piece of jewelry as well, can't you? Sort of space them out and, and use the whole strand at that price.
Quite happily put some chain between it if you just did a double eye-pin link through each one, and then bits of chain make it go further.
There we go. There we go. From the expert herself, the lovely Hannah, £6.95.
It's just crazy, isn't it?
This is the late show, so I've been told to warn you that these prices only last for 60 minutes. They only last for 60 minutes from launch. So so basically, once the is that so 60 minutes from now? Yeah. Okay. So as soon as the graphics come on screen, these things here, then you've got 60 minutes. So please pop these in your basket. Make sure we check them out at £6.95. Lovely, lovely colours. Now don't forget, we've got some great pieces coming up for you. We've got the turquoise cabochons coming up for you at past, coming up in about 10 minutes. Great selection of your turquoise cabochons. These are about 10 minutes away on these. And if it's colour you are after, coming up at 10 to 6, whoops, we have your abalone-y. Oh, do you know. I've had a long day. I've been playing Cowboys and Indians with Charlie.
Oh, have you? That's nice.
Yeah. No, here we go. Has to be peridot, doesn't it? Am I right? Yeah, peridot. Look at that. Take a chance. This is 50 carats of peridot. This is your gemstone. There's only you'll only ever find peridot as a green gemstone because it's what's known as an idiochromatic gemstone, and that means it's chemical makeup or the mineral makeup or the element makeup, however you want to say it, of the gemstone is where it gets its colour from. So its colour is intrinsically linked to its chemical makeup, and that means you'll only ever find peridot as a green. It sits on its own family, the olivine family, and it is a gemstone which, if you long for clarity, if you long for wonderful saturation, vividness of saturation, you look at a strand like this, and when we talk about saturation, we talk about sort of on a scale of 1 to 6, around the 4, 5 and 6, which is 4 being moderately strong, 5 being strong and 6 being vivid. And certainly when you look at this, you can see that vivid saturation. Again, the quality of the gemstone, and it is all about the color. Remember, you know, we deal in colored gemstones. And it is all about getting that perfect color. The National Association of Goldsmiths, 70% of their grading is associated with color. And look at this on the back of the hand. Stands out. It's beautiful. It's, again, incredibly vivid. It sparkles. You get that lovely sort of reflection of light as it is refracted into that gemstone. These gorgeous golden orbs of green. And add to that the luster you get from your faceted gemstones as well, then you've got everything you want in a coloured gemstone in this one strand. And 50 carats of your peridot here, 4x3 to 6x4mm, 18 centimetre strand, last of stock. Should be £17.95. And rightly so in a strand of that quality. £17.95. Not today, not tonight, not on my watch. Our watch.
Our watch.
Our watch. And £11.95 on that. £11.95. 50 carats of peridot, graduated faceted drops. I do like the briolet. Nice. They're delicate, aren't they? And sort of dainty.
Well, that's it. It's if you imagine beautiful jewellery, quite often you will imagine a droplet shape gemstone. So it's like the epitome of classic jewellery, isn't it?
If you're struggling to finish something off, it's like the perfect finish, isn't it?
Yeah, and it makes lovely earrings as well. A cluster of the drops together looks beautiful.
Yeah, we've done that design actually, where you sort of bunch them all up and do a load of
really nice.
There was one here, I think. It's gone. £11.95 on that. 50 carats of peridot, graduated faceted drops. Incredibly busy this evening, so please, if you want something, do jump on the line and grab it. Never miss out on a good thing, as they said in the 80s. 80s? 70s? Might even been 70s, that one.
Don't give your age away.
Oh, I'm only 28.
Oh, all right, okay.
A little bit older than Robbo. Has anyone mentioned Rob Lowe yet? Yeah. What they saying about Rob Lowe? Rob, do they want to meet you? Do they want to? Yeah. They do want to meet. Well, yeah. We'll leave it. You know, we'll keep waiting. I think that producer Rob looks like Rob Lowe. 80s Rob Lowe.
Yeah, not
Rob Lowe now.
Yeah, no.
Because he's probably about 50, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I think Robbo's only, what are you? 12. 22. Looks 12. 22. 22. He doesn't look 12. 0800 624. I just said that in case he, like, you know, knows where I live. Well done in Middlesex, Brittany. Loads of anonymous buyers. Yorkshire, well done to you. Nitty in Surrey, Setno in Greater London. Good evening all. If you're wondering who I am, I'm filling in. I'm Drew Nichols, the Golden Wonder from Down Under. And this is our late show, our being myself and the lovely Hannah, who is busy beavering away over there. What's the first thing we're going to see when we come over and see you, Hannah?
The turquoise and some abalone.
Oh, the turquoise and the abalone. Oh, nice. Which will be coming up very soon. Very soon. Oh, yeah. Yes. I got a bit excited about this because I looked up the history of this and I thought, oh, that's a good price. But then I saw that this was actually offered over the birthday weekend, and they did an incredible deal on it. Now, we are going to honour the incredible deal price. If you don't watch it in the mornings, this has been on now only twice at this price. I'm going to offer you 1,000, sorry, only once, is it? I'm going to offer you 1,000 pieces of findings. Check this out. Now, have these got lids on them? Yes, they have, so I can tilt them up. I'm shocking at that. I don't really want 1,000 pieces. Look at this. That is the most amazing collection. So we have 200 silver-plated brass fancy round beads, 4mm, 200 gold-plated brass fancy round beads, 200 rose gold-plated brass fancy round beads. You've got 200 black colour plated and 200 antique bronze plated brass fancy round beads. If you want fancy round beads, look no further. Look no further. These are silver plated and gold plated, and the price we are doing this evening is an absolutely crazy deal. This is the sort of piece. This is the sort of one that you buy once, don't you, Hannah? You buy once, and if you're looking at your, if you're looking at your supplies and have a look at your drawing, I'm getting a bit low on findings. This, you will not need beads for a very long time.
That's true, but if you, for example, if you bought the sodalite earlier, and you wanted something just to space it out, you could pick one of those colours, and then it looks like a completely different necklace just by adding one different metallic.
It is a perfect accessory, and it is an absolute must-have at the price I've got for you this evening.
that your pensive look?
I know, it's, yeah. Now, I saw it for £34.95, and I thought, that's a great, what does that work out? What does that work out, Robbo, at that price? There were 1,000 pieces, gold plated, silver plated. It's about, well, of course, yeah. Yeah, do you know what? That's right, isn't it? I did tell you my maths was bad. So that's about 3.5 pence. Now that is an awesome, awesome deal, an amazing deal, but wait. I would say stop the music, but there is no music. I would say hold the horses, but we don't have any horses. So I'm going to say, Hannah, give me an astonished look.
Does that work?
That's a Tony Award in the making, that is. We have got for you, an incredible deal. You've got 1,000 pieces, not at 3.5p per piece, which is absolutely ridiculous. This is an awesome opportunity to, like I say, this is a stock up piece. This is a stock up collection here. And the good news is, we're not staying there. Rob, you can blame me. You can. I didn't mean that much. I didn't mean that much. Oh, what? Right. Okay. That is right. There we go.
Should we start running now?
There we go. I think we. Do you think Martha's watching? Martha, it's my fault. Okay, I'm going to take full responsibility of that. £24, and I mean that is under £3. Under £3 per piece. Your Matrix collection, silver plated, gold plated, is absolutely crazy. It is it's a ridiculously low price. And you pop that, I mean, you get one of these and straight away, I love that feeling, right? I love that feeling. When I go to my shed, I've got a shed, I'm a man, I have a shed, all right? I have boxes, okay, I have trays, and I love it when you open the, you know, and you feel like you're in a shop. You know what I mean? When you open it and you've got like the stock of a shop. This is like the stock of a shop, £24.90, under 3p per piece. Crazy. Good evening to Nikki, Julie, Corinne. Hello, Devon. Not all of Devon. Anonymous in a Devon. Sheila in Cornwall. Sheila in Leicestershire. Sheila in Cornwall. Do you know Sheila in Leicestershire? Jean in Fife. We've got Denise. We've got Cheryl. We've got Joy. We've got Laurie. We've got Elizabeth. We've got Adri. We've got Pauline. We've got Jane. We've got Marion. We've got Kavoko in London. Well done to you. Got two of those. Multi-buying on those. Joy, Linda, Pat in Mallorca. Apparently, the water in Mallorca doesn't taste like it ought to. We've also got California. Oh, Drew, you are a legend. There is a lull on the end. So, yeah, I don't know. Tink, you can stay. You can stay as long as you like. Yeah, sorry about that, Rob. Right, don't go anywhere. Now, don't forget, we've got loads of star buys. Loads of star buys. Coming up at 8:30, I've got a 20-carat tanzanite, but we've got lots to keep you going up until then. If you want cabochons, I've got turquoise coming up after this. Star by. Diddle-diddle-diddle. Name that program, Hannah. Stingray.
Oh, yeah. Tickle my tongue, sorry.
Stingray. Diddle-diddle-diddle. What was the song on the outro of Stingray?
Don't know.
Marina, Aquamarina, why do you whisper the words of my heart are so longing to hear? I quite fancy Marina, even though she was a puppet. This is... Can you imagine? Oh, no, I'm not going to go there, actually. All right, no. This is... It's a puppet. Can you... We've got our star buy, our first star buy, 160 carats of your turquoise. And the lovely Hannah has been working with these. I love this technique. I love that. What is it? Wire wrapping, isn't it?
Caging.
Caging.
Yeah.
Caging. So it's an amazing way. It's a bezel, so like a bezel setting, basically, isn't it? But with a wire cage.
Yeah, kind of make it yourself. Yeah. Sort of support for a loose gemstone that's not drilled.
Look at that. Sorry, I was going to move that. Look at that. I love it because you really get to see the whole of the gemstone, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm by no means a wire worker like some of our lovely ladies are, but I really enjoy that technique.
That looks all right to me, Hannah.
Do you think so? Well,
yeah.
Thank you. But
love it. Love it.
I'm not sure. If you held Sammy up there, then it'd be a bit... But I'm inspired by them, so I keep trying. I think that's the key.
That's what we're here. I'm inspired by you, Hannah.
Oh, thank you.
I want to wire wrap a turquoise right now.
I could hold you to that. I've got one.
I've actually got. I was on with. Do you know what the? No, I can't remember her name now. That's shocking, isn't it? Like, it's been a long day. I've been playing cowboys and Indians, and we had a feather. She made a feather, and it was like amazing. And I took the one Jewellery, and I took the sample home with me, and I unpicked it all, and I'm doing it at home. But I have to do that. It shows your age, doesn't it? I'm only 28, and I have to do that already.
Shocking. Tough paper around her.
Anyway. If you love your wire wrapping, this is a perfect collection for you to wire wrap. Turquoise is this, it's one of the, there's a few gemstones which straight away, as soon as you see it, instantly recognizable. And that's what you've got here. This is your turquoise of incredible color, of beautiful, classic tones. And the quality of the colour is incredible, absolutely incredible. Also, what I love is the matching of the colour on these as well. So you could do if you wanted to sort of put a couple of these in one piece of jewellery, I think you'd probably just be looking at one like Hannah's gone. But if you did want to, stick a couple of these maybe in some of the big in the big scarf sword type of pieces that they do as well. It's going to work so well because the colour is so matched on all of these. Beautiful tones. And you've got that little bit of your matrix in there as well. Now your matrix is what the gemstone grows on, basically. So you have your host rock, and then the gemstone will form within. And then when you have turquoise, in this reconstituted, they've done this wonderful, they've kept the matrix in. So you have that gorgeous natural feel to your turquoise. You have, the colour. I cannot speak highly enough of the colour that you get within this. And like I said before, the National Association of Goldsmiths, 70% of their grading is on colour. If you love turquoise, you will not be disappointed with these pieces here. The smoothness of the pieces, the colour of the pieces, the individuality of the pieces as well. All these different shapes, and every single one has its own little signature, its own little a little Mother Nature's fingerprint within there, which is that matrix that you see within. But isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely signature turquoise colour on that as well. 160 carats. Your 5 pieces. So 5 pieces, which means you're going to get good sizable cabochons on here. And if you want to have a go at your one, I think it works really well with the, is that rose gold?
Yes.
Yeah, the rose gold, doesn't it?
It goes very nicely with their antique bronze as well, if you've got that.
Yeah, but it really brings out that turquoise, doesn't it? Really brings out, brings out the colour in that. It's gorgeous. Can we get up close on that, Sam? Can we get any closer on that?
Shall I move the earrings? Are you okay?
Look, I mean, and again with that lovely big weave that you've done, you've kept the full shape. If you've got a big cabochon like that, you want to use you want to see as much of it. So yeah. Is there another technique other than that?
Oh yeah,
you could use for cabochons, or
you could do soutache, so you stick it to a backing fabric and then stitch gemstones around it. Or you could use macrame. There's a particular weave that you can do that sort of naturally curves around and makes like a little net.
Is that more tighter? Sort of.
Yes, I mean it's more enclosed, but you still see a lot of the gemstone, and if it flips around, you can see the back as well as the front.
Okay.
I've just got a spiral of wire on the back of that one.
Oh, here we go.
And then, of course, all your different wire wraps.
Yeah. Because you have the because even if you were to run wire over the top of this, it works so well with it. I really like that with the rose gold. It works really, really, really well. So there's so many options, and of course, I always say if you're going to start doing this sort of this sort of piece, make it easier to have a nice big cabochon to work on.
Yes.
Isn't that so much? I know that because I've done a Gemma Crow feather. See, I know that now because it was the first piece that I ever did, and ever doing, because I'm still doing it.
It's good though. I think it's good to teach yourself.
I'm enjoying it. I took it away on our last time we had a holiday, and should we watch a movie? Yeah, I'm just going to finish this.
That's it. You've become one of us.
Yeah. Okay, £9.95. This is 5 individual turquoise pieces. I mean, you look at the piece that Hannah's just made there. You know, you could do it with or without the abalone that she's put on there. So all you've got really is, the chain. You could do that in it. I mean, it's
just a few findings, yeah.
Just so affordable. It's a piece that looks terrific, and is just going to cost you so little to make, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the time less can be more, particularly if you've got to have a feature gemstone like that. Yeah. Because it does just highlight that particular stone. Or
even just as a brooch. I don't know how you'd put the pin on it, but on the back.
Again, you'd probably either cage it or wire wrap it, and then either make the pin or attach it.
That'd be lovely on the lapel, wouldn't it?
That would be good. I love turquoise anyway, but I'm a big fan. So.
Yeah. The colour is exquisite, absolutely exquisite. Well done, everyone that's coming in, by the way. Congratulations. How are we doing on stock, Robbo? Okay, we are getting low on this. If you got this in your basket, please do check it out. Good evening to you all. I'll read out a few names. Vivian, Helen, Gordon, Karen, Lisette. Hello, Lisette in Germany. So hab ich doch die ganze Woche mein feines Liebchen dich gesehen. That's the only German I know, because I used to do classical singing lessons, and I did a German lieder once. For 6 long days I have not seen her, my maiden sweet and fair. Doesn't really get you anywhere if you go to Germany on a holiday, but unless you lose your wife for 6 days. Karen, Gillian, Kay, Susan, Stephanie, Patricia, Kerry, Vivian, Beverly, another Patricia there, Emma, Tina, Corinne, Danny, Christine, Linda, Marcia, Diana, Renee, Joanne, well done, Sarah, Hazel, Marie, Wendy, Anne-Marie, Cheryl, California, West Yorkshire as well. From California to West Yorkshire, we are global this evening, or this morning. It'd be the afternoon, wouldn't it, in California? Just say yes, Hannah. I don't know either.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. £9.95. Don't forget, we've got Rob Lowe producing tonight. We think he looks like Rob Lowe. Hannah and I both concur that we think he looks like Rob Lowe.
A young Rob Lowe.
Pardon?
A young
Rob Lowe. Yeah, a young Rob Lowe. Almost like high school Rob Lowe, early high school Rob Lowe. If you don't know who Rob Lowe is, Google his image and we'll bring Rob out later. If you want to see Rob, send him a text, and he's reading the text. He is reading the text. Come on, give us a Rob Lowe text, Rob. Okay, we'll have to wait. All right. Right. Oh, don't forget, coming up at 10:02 on the necklace that Hannah's done there, also using the abalone. We've got the abalone coming up at 10:02. That's our next star by. So those are your abalone discs. Those are coming up. Those are coming up at 10:02. We have your rose quartz. Quartz with the name crystallis, meaning ice, because the ancient Greeks and Romans believed it was ice that never melted, as it was formed by the gods. You've got to say it like that. You can't.
Oh, I like the dramatic emphasis with the glasses.
You can't make a statement like that, can you? My glasses annoy me at the moment because I scratched them this morning.
Oh no!
So I've got
you can't see.
I can, but I've got like a thing, you know. It's a good job they were on, actually, otherwise I probably would have ended up with a Harry Potter scar. 400 carats of rose quartz. Other scars are available. Rose quartz, twisted, faceted. Quartz is your gemstone, which is quite prevalent around the world. One of the world, I think it might be the most prevalent gemstone. Your quartz comes in all many different, lots of different colours, lots of different tones. It is a gemstone which offers big pieces for great prices. So if you want that large gemstone, this again, these big facets, and it's all about catching your eye with jewelry, isn't it? Always having those pieces that are just going to sort of catch your eye. And with this, you can imagine this moving around, and you know, especially in summer. This is here in the studio. We can get a little bit washed out in the studio because we've got lots of fluorescence in here, which sometimes, you know, you don't get as much luster. But you get this out in the sunshine, and bang, 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 it's going to absolutely fire away. And then on the other side, when you get into your soft light, your incandescent light, candlelight, ladies, then you get these wonderful, subtle, delicate pinks of your rose quartz. 400 carats in one single strand. 20 by 15 millimeters on these. 20 by 15 millimeters. Check this out. Didn't I say that quartz was affordable? £8.95. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 individual. I just like to pop things on the back of my finger just to give you an idea of size on these. A bit of perspective. I've got normal size hands, just in case you're wondering. He's got really small hands, makes the gemstones look bigger. I haven't. Look, if I put it over my face, look, you can see. Look, I've got a normal size hand. All right, just so you know. Okay, so there they are in there. A good size, 20 by 15 millimeters. Beautiful. £8.95.
Yay!
We want Rob. We want Rob.
You're not going to get away with it, Rob.
Rob. Oh, he's coming out. Don't worry. We will be bringing Rob out at some stage throughout the show. Rob Lowe. Robbo. £8.95 on that. Glorious, glorious big strand. I didn't know we did these. How long have we been doing these for? Bezel set,
yeah.
smoky quartz.
Haven't seen them for a while, but have seen them before. Or gemstones similar.
That's a strand and a half there. Look at that. That's like an elite strand. Is this like an elite range or something that we do? That is amazing. These have not been seen since January. Are we all right for stock? Are we? Okay, last of stock. Last of stock. They're amazing. Look at that. So we have top drilled. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have to sort something out with my glasses. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm used to working in the lounge without pull it out of shot. So they're top drilled. They've got some nice little spaces in there as well. So top drilled, and look, bezeled in 925 sterling silver. They are awesome. I really, really, really like those. Faceted drops, 18 millimeters in size, 70 carats. Gorgeous. Now, how many of those do we have in a strand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those available. So your bezel setting is basically just around the girdle of the gemstone. They support the gemstone with that 95 sterling silver. They faceted these. I mean, they'd make nice little earring drops, these, wouldn't they?
They would. I mean, they're stunning. If you buy a strand like that, you can take it apart, and then you've got a pendant and earrings without any difficulty at all.
Even a couple of pieces off for a bracelet or something.
Nice
You could do like
chain.
a full suite, couldn't you, on that?
Be lovely, yeah.
That is amazing. That is an absolutely... I'm sorry if you've seen this before and you go, yeah, Drew, we've seen it. It's what you know, we do these, you know, Drew. Well, I've not seen them before. I think that's awesome. Why have I not seen these before? What's going on, Rob? Who do I have to talk to? 27. We don't get them very often. I'm not on very often, so there we go. It's sort of $27.95, where we should be. Last of stock. We are going to give you £5 back in your pocket this evening. £22.95. They are a really exquisite and elegant strand of gemstones, smoky quartz. Have a look at those as well. Now, how close can we get in there, Sam? Can we get right? Look at the clarity of those. Look at the clarity of those quartz. Now, out of all the quartz family, out of all the quartz colours, and there are hundreds of quartz colours, smoky quartz is the only one that is type 1, which means crisp and clear and wonderful clarity. That is your smoky quartz, 925 sterling silver, bezel strand, and you've got all those spaces in there as well. Incredible, £22.95 on that. Lovely piece, lovely piece. Now we've got one more piece to do before our next star buy, which is the pyrite. The pyrite, which if ever you want to see a gemstone, how it comes out of the ground, pyrite, these are great examples of these here. I mean, Mother Nature has just basically done all the work. We've drilled a hole in these, and you've got this lovely, you know, if I know some people like things regimented. Are you a regimented person? Hannah, do you like?
A bit of both. I have moments where everything has to be organised and sorted out, but then most of the time it's kind of chaotic.
Okay, here's the question that will tell me. Right, do you make asymmetrical jewellery?
Sometimes.
Oh, there you go. You're right. You're right.
But I don't tend to wear it.
Some people can't even make it. Can't bring themselves to do it. You know. This is my point. Is these are all wonderful, irregular shapes crafted by Mother Nature herself. This is the way the gemstone grows. This is that incredible. And you know, when we talk about gemstones, what you must remember is going back to like caveman times, to Neanderthal times. If you look in nature, there's very few straight edges, flat edges in things. So can you imagine in the early times of man coming across these gemstones? That's why diamonds were very, very popular even before faceting techniques were made, because they actually grow in a bit like a pyramid on a pyramid. That's the shape of the gemstone. Then someone very cleverly worked out that if they chop 3/4 down one side of the pyramid, then they can get 2 diamonds out of one. But of course, the initial gemstones, such as your pyrite here, the way the crystal grows, they're beautiful in their own right. Before you even do anything, before you do any faceting, imagine coming across that in Mother Nature. That is awesome. Sam, you're a gem. Thanks for that. Look at that. That is, I mean, that is amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful.
To think that, can you imagine finding that in the ground?
You can see why people thought it was gold, can't you?
Fool's gold, pyrite, fool's gold. £6.95. That's a lovely sample, that. I might... I'll just put it down there with my banana. I'll leave it up there because Sam will forget about it, and then it'll get lost, and then someone will go, Drew put it with his banana during that lecture. £6.95, and in the heat of the moment I might take a bite of a bit of pyrite. Not going to go down well. £6.95. Gillian, well done to you. Brenda, Sullivan, well done to you in Dawson. Yorkshire, well done. Cheryl in Glamorgan, well done. We've also got Brenda in Nottinghamshire there as well. We've got North Yorkshire just joining us too. Lovely colours. lovely colours, and again, luster, 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 luster. Plenty of that. As promised, it is time for our second star buy. So if you've had your eye on that abalone, don't go anywhere. It's up after this. Welcome to our second star buy. I think our first star buy's gone, hasn't it? Might be a couple left in baskets, maybe, but yeah, the turquoise is by the end of play tonight. They will be all gone. Very, very, very few of those available. We're going to move on to abalone. Now, my first dealings with abalone is with the Pawa shell in New Zealand, which is highly revered by the Maoris, the indigenous tribe to New Zealand, and it is a gemstone which is an organic gemstone. So it comes from within a shell. It's basically it's the protective nacre layer you get within the shell. If you love gemstones such as, I always think this is a great complement to a boulder opal, this, because you get incredible rainbow of colours, and it is very reminiscent of some of the finest boulder opal that you will ever see. I love the quality of these as well. When I talk about the quality, I talk about these are like, again, I'm going to refer back to opals. When we talk about opals, we talk about doublets and triplets, especially in boulder opal, because they take a small slither of the boulder opal and they stick a little piece of matrix on the back, and you have this, and that's how you get the wonderful boulder opals. With this here, you've got basically a triplet. So you have your abalone shell, you have your matrix material in the center, and then you have your abalone shell on the other side as well. So every single way you look at this, as you rotate it, I'm going to go through each of these, you get this incredible rainbow of color. Now that rainbow of color is caused by very microscopic layers that that form, and the different tones, the different colors are the different layers. I don't know if you know gemstone amylite. Do you have amylite? Very often. Amylite is basically, again, another shell. It's an ancient mollusk, the ammonite, and it's very similar to that sort of effect. The different, and I'm talking microscopic layers, give you all the different colours. It's the light breaking through those different layers and giving you that wonderful, wonderful return. The different depths give you the different tones that you see. But the quality of each and every one of these are incredible. I think we can safely say that Hannah likes these as well, because she's used them in a lot of pieces over there. It's, again, it's a real summertime piece, isn't it?
They make me think of peacock feathers.
Yeah, totally.
Because of the eye symbol.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite mystic because of that.
Yeah. It's just, it's every colour that you want, isn't it?
Yes,
you know?
And I think that's it, because it's got all the different colours in it. You can pick out the pinks or the greens or the blues or the purples, and any of those colours will sit very comfortably next to it. Makes it very versatile.
And they're made so well. They're absolutely made so well. And again, if you can just look at that shot there that Sam's showing us there, even without moving. Now, when we talk about gemstones, we normally talk about scintillation, and scintillation is basically, if you look at a gemstone, brilliance is the internal reflection of light, and you get that sparkle from a gemstone. But brilliance is when you look at it and without moving the gemstone. Now, when you move the gemstone, the brilliance becomes scintillation. Scintillation is basically when the gemstone moves, the light source moves, or the person viewing the gemstone moves. My point is, okay, you can see these going around behind me here, and see how they're sort of moving, and you get that wonderful little reflection of colour, and the tones change. You get that lovely, I mean, they change before your very eyes, from the greens to the teals to the blues to the cornflowers, all within this wonderful piece. Look at those pieces again that Hannah's done. that's without even moving them. That is a static shot there, and look at those colours. So times that by 100 when you start walking through the room wearing those, ladies. If you love your abalone, if you love your amalite, if you love your opal, this is a very affordable way to get that effect. An incredible, incredible effect. And again, we were talking sweets of jewellery before, Hannah. I mean,
yes.
Bracelet, you got earrings there, you got necklaces there. It's made to be, isn't it?
Well, I mean, that's it. If you're spacing them out with other gemstones, obviously they're going to go a lot further. If you just want to wear them on their own, then just a simple little metallic spacer. If you got that box full of the fancy beads earlier, then just pick your favourite colour. Do
you mean the box that I thought shouldn't have been gone down and I made Rob take down?
The whoops box.
The whoops. We're going to call it the whoops box.
Yeah. Or the well done you if you bought it box.
Yeah, well done you if you bought a box. Congratulations if you've got lots of people on the line. Start off in the first hour. I always say, you know, start off as you mean to proceed in the first hour, Rob. Well done, everybody on the line. Again, it's quality, it's quality, quality. This is an organic gemstone that you know it can be made very well, such as what you're looking at here. It can be made incredibly cheaply as well. You know, the finish on these, the universal sizing on these, and the fact that these are triplets, so you're getting double-sided. If you think that a lot of the times you can buy just single-sided one of these, you know, and you're probably paying the same sort of price. These are double-sided, they are triplets, every single one has that wonderful colour. £9.95 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 20 individual pieces. 20 individual pieces in that one single strand. So congratulations, obviously less than 50 pence per piece. So you know you've got 10 pairs of earrings there without even doing anything really. You could just drop those onto a long headpin, couldn't you, and sort of just have them dangling on a bit of chain if you wanted as well.
I'm sure.
You know, there are just so many options for this piece. Great, like Hannah's done on the end there. There you go, nice and simple. You know, and you can set your price on that really when you think that you're looking at a couple of pounds worth of materials. Definitely. You know, I mean. But
also with these, they can be unisex as well. If you've got a chap in your life that's a bit of a surf dude, bit of a surf skater, then that, I mean, it goes very nicely with wooden beads, pyrite, things like that. Yeah. So you could have a unisex look.
I tried surfing once. Never again.
Oh dear.
Evening all, I got 3 of those. They're such good quality. What is the stone in Hannah's necklace, please, in addition to the abalone?
Abalone. This one is emerald, I think, coming up later.
The emerald. Oh yes.
So that one's turquoise. That one's emerald.
So turquoise in the caged, and emeralds in the other. Yeah, we've got some. Is it a 2-strand? A 2-strander. Oh, I love that terminology, Rob. Yeah, it's a 2-strander, Drew. Not on a Kiwi accent, obviously. £9.95. Where are you from, Rob, originally? America. Rob Lowe's from America as well. That's funny. He's not from America. He's from here. Oh, it's from here. Were you born at Eagle Road? Were you the first Eagle Road baby? Is that what you're saying? Do you know what? He was born to be here. Congratulations, Francis, Jean, Paula, Cynthia, Edwina, Fiona, Isabel, Sheila, Belinda, Jeanette, Dawn, Brian, Nola, Wendy, Jackie. Well done, all of you. Congratulations. Do not go anywhere. We've got loads more coming up, and you won't want to miss a bit of it.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
So today on the introductory to jewellery making, I learned, as a first time having a go at making jewellery, we learned how to do the simple loop, the wrap loop, and then how to fix fastenings onto the pieces we've made. So I've had a go at making a few bits and pieces, a keyring. I've had a go at sort of looping different types of beads and gemstones onto different types of chains. I've had a go at making this, so we had a go at making the beaded bead with some beads around it and then done the fastening at the back. Also made a few sets of earrings as well, which I'll all take home and enjoy wearing.
Emerald is a member of the beryl family. It's one of the only gemstone families named for its chemical composition, beryllium aluminium silicate. Emeralds often display three-phase inclusions, and these can include a liquid-filled cavity, which can sometimes have either a little gas bubble or even a crystal, and it's really interesting to see in the case of emerald, because as you turn the stone, the elements within the inclusions can actually move as well. The finest examples of emerald do come from Colombia still, and there's quite an array of colours in the different tones of green. Other localities for emerald include Pakistan and Namibia.
Come and join Jewellery Maker on Facebook and get involved with over 50,000 people who have liked us. You'll get up-to-date information about our channel from the latest images of designs by our fantastic guests, gossip on what is coming up in the shows and the newest information on our workshops. You can get in contact with jewellery makers all over the world and get some fantastic hints and tips. Simply search Jewellery Maker in the search box or go to facebook.com/JewelleryMaker UK and you're there. You don't even need to have a Facebook account. We can't wait to see you there. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
I'm just eating nuts. My wife's got a nut allergy, which means I'm not allowed to eat nuts at home. So whenever I'm out, I always bring a nut with me. Not just one, obviously.
Do you have to sort of brush your teeth before you go home and greet her? Or
as long as I have a 2-hour window, I'm all right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I give myself a 2-hour window. Poor me, I've got to eat a bag of pistachio nuts in this next hour, so, you know.
Yeah, actually, I have a friend who's married to somebody who isn't vegetarian, and she is vegetarian. So when she's out at work of an evening, that's it. It's quick.
Oh,
cook something.
Imagine. Can imagine.
But they sort of air the house before she gets home.
So like that, like that.
Wafting the kitchen, yeah.
Have you been eating steak? Oh, lentil burgers. I burnt them. They smell a bit like steak when you burn lentils. Right, welcome to the Late Show. Myself, Jim Nichols, and the lovely Hannah. Together, it's like Kylie and Jason back together again.
Aww. Don't ask me to sing. Yeah.
Have we ever worked together? Have we ever worked together? It's hard to know, isn't it? Because we see each other.
I think I might have done a long time ago.
Oh. In a galaxy.
Far, far away.
Far away. You can be Princess Leia, I'll be Jabba.
Oh.
See, I could have done that the other way, but I'm a nice guy. Do you know what I mean? So,
well, if you value your life, Drew.
You're definitely Princess Leia. Definitely Princess Leia. Right. Don't forget, coming up in this hour, we're gonna talk through this because we should get Hannah underway, shouldn't we? With this, really. We sprung this on Hannah tonight. Coming up at p:30. Come on, we're not giving her much time, are we? So we have. I think this is great. Feel free to disagree, Hannah, or agree. Okay. I prefer if you agreed, but if you want to get someone into jewellery making, is this the sort of...
This would be perfect, actually.
As a gift?
Yeah, definitely.
It's. I mean, how many times do you say to people what you do, and they go, "Oh, I'd love to have a go at that"?
Do you know what? There's a lot of people that they want to have a go, but they're frightened of it because they're not sure what they're going to make. So if you've got something that's telling you what to make, it just takes the stress out of it. So I think it's ideal.
Yeah, no, totally. And this is, you know, it looks fantastic. And there is also options. We were discussing sort of putting your Sculpey clay in with this, and little pieces. I mean, you're the jewellery makers, so I'm sure there's some inspiration to go. Do you know what I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, if you just like did a little like wire cluster, almost like a very untidy sort of wire in the same shape as that heart, you could almost push it in, couldn't you?
You could kind of make it filigree, so and then you could hang charms from it if you wanted to. Then
this is. Do we have well, I'll show you these. This is what you've got basically.
Am I allowed to start, or do I have to wait for the go?
You can start, Hannah.
Okay.
We will let you start. We will let you start. Hannah's. Look, can we get a shot of that on Hannah? Look, Hannah's already. Look, Hannah's got it all ready to go.
I'm ready. Can I go? Can I go?
On your marks, get set, and Jewellery Maker.
Go.
Right. So basically, you have the chain on here. You have the lobster claw clasp. You've got your jump rings on here, and you've got these lovely little heart charms. They are beautiful, and what's really got me thinking is the way in here you have that little inside area in there. Now I'm getting carried away myself because we're not doing this yet, so I'm gonna. But that's coming up in 20 minutes. That just occurred to me, Rob, that we're not actually doing that now. You know, I was. You do need to rein me in, Rob, because I will just go off. All right. Yes, we got asked about what would the gemstones be used with the abalone, and it was the emerald. I've got 2 strands of emerald coming up at 10-2. Beautiful emerald, your beryl family. That is coming up at 10-2 the hour. That is our second star buy for the hour. And at 8:30, never before have I brought 20 carats of this gemstone in a single gem. I have a 20-carat tanzanite cabochon for you. Absolutely incredible. 20 carats in that gem. That is coming up at 8:30. First time ever. First time ever. Now then, if you like your designs big and bold, I can safely say this is the biggest chain I have ever brought to you. This is, what's the length on it? Do I have, 5 meters, there we go, it's right there. Gold-plated aluminium alloy chain. Look at the size of these links. 29 by 12 millimeters, no, 29 by 21 millimeters, sorry. Now if I drop the ruler in here, so you can, I'll just show it to you in old money, you're looking at about an inch, well just over an inch from the bottom to the top on that. So absolutely huge legs. Hannah, where would you use this?
That I absolutely love. I've recently made a whole load of chunky necklaces. Just take 2 lengths of it, and then just a mix of gemstones, anything you like, but quite big and bold, and hang 1 off each link.
Oh, okay.
And then gradually build up in the gaps with smaller gemstones as well, and you get a really chunky look, but it's not too heavy.
Right. Being the aluminium alloy, that's really really important, because obviously with a big thick chain, you're thinking, oh God, that's good. I'm gonna have a neck like a bodybuilder if I wear that. But it is.
So if they go into my JM guest designer Hannah Osborne, there are several necklaces in there.
There we go. Yeah. Get inspired by Hannah. There we go. Have a look. But this is the biggest chain that I have done. Again, you know, if you like that big look, it's a real sort of Italian Vogue sort of magazine sort of look, isn't it? That big chunky look. And gold-plated aluminium alloy, so it's light. It's not too heavy. £12.95. There is 5 meters. 5 meters of that. That is more than the distance between me and Hannah.
It's a lot of chain.
It's a lot. That's a lot of necklaces. That's a lot of bracelets. That's a lot of bracelets. Whatever you want to make out of this, £12.95. And like I say, 5 meters on that. It's a big look. Now you've got that wonderful sort of that frosted finish to this as well. So frosted on the outside, and then they polish just on the edge of that chain there. £12.95. Again, I don't know how often we have that, but it's the first time that I've seen a chain of that size. 5 meters. And that looks like a musical instrument, that. Do you want to... the shepherd's hook's crook. Classic. And again, stock, you know, there's something for stock. This really is something that you're just going to... You know, these are sterling silver, and these are your classic shepherd's hook's crook. So we do ornation ones. What do they call them when they've got the extra? When they've got the extra bits on them, some of them, haven't they? And you can hang. They have like a little backing on here and.
Butterfly back.
Well, they're like the shepherd's hook, but sometimes they have like a little backing or a little heart shape on the front here. These are just your basic sterling silver shepherd's hook ear findings. So if you've got a lot of your fancy designs and you want just that basic drop, this is the thing for you. 925 sterling silver. You've got 10 pairs of these here. 10 pairs available in your 925 sterling silver. Your shepherd's hooked crook. And again, it's that, you know, it's that thing of adding value to your jewelry. We've got emeralds coming up. We've had sapphires already. You know, if you've got emerald earrings in 925 sterling silver, I just think that speaks volumes about the quality of pieces that you're using in your jewelry. 10 pairs, 925 sterling silver, shepherd's hook earring findings, £9.95. Crazy price. I mean, that is an absolutely great, you know, it's a great deal. Pound a pair, you know. It's you know, what sort of price do you charge for earrings these days?
I think about £12.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on what your gemstone is.
Yeah.
And where you are, because I mean, you can go anything from about £5, but anything less than that, and people don't think it's worth it.
If you think you're looking at, you know, £1 for 95 sterling silver, again, you know, you're gonna lift that value on the piece as well. £9.95 for 10 pairs, and like I say, these are an absolute must-have, I think, for the drawer, for the stock drawer,
for the stash,
for the armoury, whatever you want to call it. 0800 624 655. Welcome to the Late Show. We're full of goodies today. What was that, Rob? The lure of gems. Now then, if you... Do you know what? I had this on the lounge for the first time the other day. This is the latest edition of the lure of gems. You have basically everything you want to know about your gemstones in here. So it goes through the individual gemstones. You know, if you go to A, you'll find alexandrite, you'll find amber. Go to A, you find ruby. Go to Z, you find zircon. Pretty much every single gemstone that you've heard of, and quite a few that you haven't heard of as well. We have we got a great collection that we brought, and there were more mineral samples, and Steve's included a lot of those mineral samples in this as well. So every gemstone I imagine you could think of, and some you've probably never heard of as well. But also there's countries in there, there's cutting in there, there's faceting, you know, all the terminology that we use, that you use on your stand as well. If you want to increase your vocabulary to, you know, Steve's always, as presenters, is always going on to us about increase your vocabulary, you know, that use the words that lapidarists, that GIA, gem specialists use, because that's what we need to be as presenters, gem specialists. We probably see more gemstones than a high street jeweller would see in their lifetime, a bigger range, because we can deal. The way we deal in gemstones means we can if we only have 10 of one particular gemstone, we'll still make a line of 10 and we'll just sell that 10. That's the way we work. So if you want to get that terminology to get across to your customers, then this is a great tool for that as well. And of course, if you just love gemstones, if you want to know more about gemstones, there is a lot of bedtime reading in that. You know, I mean, amazing, absolutely amazing. There's loads of pictures of Steve from his travels, lots of different pieces, you know, Mickey Motor, the pearls there. So it's just everything. Marcel Tchaikovsky, he basically pioneered the 52 facet diamond cut. You've got, you know, Marley Garnet, again, all your different gemstones and lots of terminology in there as well. Hi, Drew. I've got this the other day and I took it with me to have on my stall. People were really interested and it helped me sell. Exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you for that, because it's exactly what I'm talking about. And when you get a certain, maybe, you know, you buy a gemstone that you don't know about, read up on it in here, and then when someone goes, I've not heard of that, straight away you're like the expert on the stand. You're the person on the stand. £7.90. £7.90, and that is the latest edition as well. The latest edition. So it's quite exciting as well. Like getting something, that big coming through the post as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you in here, Hannah?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I'm in here actually. I'm bound to be in this somewhere, Steve. Right. Well done, by the way. If you love your gemstones, it's a must-have, absolute must-have. All written by Steve Bennett, of course. We're going to do the toggle clasp. See, I like that, Rob. Right, I've not worked with Rob Lowe, we call him, because I think he looks like a young Rob Lowe. That Rob's realised that he has to repeat things about 5 times when he says it in my ear. I like that, Rob. Thanks. Yeah. Never, Rob. No, I because I never get it, because I never know whether you're talking to me. See, so and then I get half the conversation. Then I'll always say, "What was that, Rob?" But I didn't have to that time, Rob, because so I like it. Me and Rob are starting a beautiful friendship this evening. Yeah.
Male bonding.
Yeah, male bonding. We're gonna go bowling after this. This is your 925 sterling silver toggle. I don't do sports, Rob. 925 sterling silver. 5 years as a football forward and never scored a goal. 95 sterling silver toggle class, approximately 20 millimeters and around 17 millimeters, including your amethyst faceted rounds. So you have a real ornate T-bar clasp. Again, you can do your classic T-bar clasp, just purely metal, or in this case we have actually placed a selection of your amethysts in these as well. So really pretty. Your T-bar clasp, of course, works. You have your chains going through one side and your chains going through the other side, and that pops through. If you've made the most amazing bracelet and you're thinking, you know, I want something extra special to finish that off, well, here you go. 925 sterling silver. You know, if you're going to make a pendant out of the tanzanite cabochon, you know, because a piece sort of this ornate, you know, you could do that thing where you have the asymmetrical design. You could
the clasp at the front, yeah.
Toggle clasp, you know, or if you've got if your hair's up, if you can see the back of your neck, you know, it's quite nice to have something that's a bit more ornate on the back. We should be there. £11.95. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? £8.95. £8.95. That's 925 sterling silver toggle clasp. That's with your amethyst faceted rounds as well. £8.95. Lovely, absolutely lovely on that. And again, those individual gems, all individually faceted in there. So, whoops! I mean, even that there. I mean, it's so nice. I mean, that is almost like a pendant in its own right. I've done pendants very similar to that actually. You could do you could do something there, couldn't you? Like have another little drop off the bottom.
Could hang some chains in the bottom,
or wire cord or something. You know, sort of.
If you got one of the peridot briolettes from the top of the show, you could put that in the centre.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty.
Oh yeah, and like just frame it in the middle. Oh, I like that, Hannah. I like that. What a team. £8.95. I'll talk about it. You can inspire people. £8.95. 95 sterling silver toggle class. 20mm round with the 17mm. Stunning. Stunning. I feel like you've spoilt me tonight, Rob. Rob Lowe. Any more Rob Lowe texts, Rob? No more Rob Lowe texts. I think my producer looks like Rob Lowe. You be the judge of that. We'll do that. We'll get Rob out after. We'll get Rob out after the next star buy. How's that? Yeah. And then get your lippy on and everything. This is the 5th birthday collection. So we have in disc 1 necklaces. And that includes necklaces by Debbie Wolford, Irene McCarthy, Gemma Crow, Linda Brumwell and Alison Terry. Disc 2 your rings with Claire MacDonald, Laura Binding, Sammy Fletcher, Fiona Potter and Janet Dwyer. Disc 3 is bracelets, Sarah Elvin, Fleur Hastings, Mark Smith, Prue McRae and Debbie Kershaw. Your earrings, Angela Edwards, Deb Rudge, Hannah Osborne,
Mine are on the front.
Rachel Norris, Tracy Spurgeon, and your headwear, Sheila Davies, Janet Dwyer, Laura Binding, Sammy Fletcher, and Linda Brumwell. Which ones are yours?
On the front there, on the actual, there. Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
I hadn't realised they were on there actually until now.
That is amazing. What have you seen? What do you think of this as a set?
I think it's fantastic because you get a little bit of everybody, don't you?
That is amazing, isn't it? That is pretty much everybody on there, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we've got a few new people since we filmed it, but yeah, it's nice. It's the whole crew.
There she is, the lovely Lucy.
Aww.
She's back with you tomorrow. Midday. And don't forget, if you haven't got Freeview, you won't be watching now, so there's no point talking. The 5th. Because you can always watch on Jempora, can't you? Oh no, Jewellery Maker. Sorry,
Jewellery Maker.
Yeah. The live stream. £17.95. That's 5 CDs. 5 CDs on there. Lots and lots and lots, and I'll pop that round. You've got all these individual, and is it start to finish, all of these, I'm assuming, is it?
What do you mean?
As in the individual pieces that you've made?
Yes.
You've made all of them, but the pieces that were done.
Yeah, it's like lots of mini DVDs in one.
So incredible tutorial. And again, if someone wants to get started, right, I've got the package for someone who wants to get started, because you've got that. You can also get the bracelet, which is going to be a nice easy piece, which is coming up in about 5 minutes time. And also, you might have to help me, Rob and Hannah, if it's the first time, and even if you're sending it to someone, don't you get a Jewellery Maker DVD to start off with? Free DVD. I think if you talk to the call centre and say, can you send it to someone, it's their first time that they've got it, they'll...
No purchase necessary for that.
Yeah, so it's like... you know, if you've got friends, if you've already embraced jewellery making, you've got friends like, oh, I'd like to have a go at that, you know, something like that as a first purchase as well, absolutely perfect. £70.95. What are they normally for one DVD? They're like £5 or something.
Yeah, something like that. I think the RRP is about £9.95, and then I think they're £5.99 or £4.99.
It's a great price for five DVDs. Right, number 9. Don't forget, if you're waiting for the bracelets, coming up very soon. Very soon. Earrings findings. Blimey, how many of these we got? I won't get them all out. 50 pairs, 100 individual pieces, 50 pairs. And these are your, again, shepherd's hook crook, but with a little bit of a extra little support onto the back of these. So I suppose the only difference is what they just sort of
less likely to lose them.
Less likely to pop out.
Yeah, if you knock them or anything like that, because they're effectively locked in place, then you don't drop them.
And that nice, and of course you've got that nice little good size sort of gap in there as well, so you can get a lot in there. So if you wanted to do like a little chandelier, you know, 3 or 4 chains coming off the one single piece there. Great. I mean, again, it's a I keep on wanting to say stocking filler. You know, it's that armory thing, isn't it, of having loads of pieces. If you buy in bulk, we can give you a better deal. We buy in bulk, which is why we can give you a better deal. Now, are they upside down on there?
Yes.
Yeah. I had a horrible feeling that I was holding this upside down for a minute.
Yeah,
no, that is right.
So you unhook them, and then the pointed bit goes through the ear, and then
I'm just double checking. You know, just double checking. You know, that's why if you are fairly new, it's always good to watch me, because I ask the silly questions.
There's no such thing as a silly question.
There's no such. There's a few silly answers, but
there might be a few silly answers.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a silly question. £6.95. That is 50 pairs. 50 pairs? Is that right, Rob Lowe? About 14 pence a pair. 14. I said 4. That's my accent, Rob. 14 pence a pair. £16.95. That is awesome. Awesome. And like I say, 50 pairs. That's going to keep you busy for a while. That is going to keep busy, and we've not seen this since Christmas time. Do you know what? You're spoiling me. Do you know that, Rob? You're spoiling me. You're spoiling me. If you want to get involved, very easy to 0800 644 645. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do not be worried about bringing it up. Our call centre has won many awards. So even if you're watching and you're thinking, I'm not really sure how it all works, ring the call centre and have a little chat with them, and they'll fill you in on exactly how it's all done. They're a very friendly bunch. We get so many comments, and they are lovely. They absolutely love the call centre. I miss the call centre. They used to be here.
They did, didn't they?
In the building. They used to be here, just through the wall there behind Hannah and me. But now because we put the studios in there,
they got hoofed out.
Yeah, we moved into another building. Every now and again, I pop over.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
There's a few familiar faces over there still, isn't there? So so if, like I say, if you are worried at all, you know, if you've never purchased from a shopping channel before, if you're watching Jewellery Maker for the very first time, you know, maybe you are a jewellery maker and you're buying from some of your hobby stores. You know, they have things to offer you. We've got things to offer you as well. Please don't be afraid. We're very good at looking after you. A lot of that is down to Steve Bennett, the guy who Steve and Sarah, who formed the company. He's very big on customer service. So any questions, just talk to the call centre. Please don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. What was that? Sorry. Oh, right. Stop by. Don't go anywhere. It's the bracelet coming up after this. Star by. You could have been Aquamarina.
I couldn't.
You could have?
No, wow.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Well?
I can swim fairly well, but I don't particularly like going underwater anymore.
You couldn't be Aquamarina.
Yeah, she was always underwater, wasn't she?
She's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all right with the goggles, but it sort of kills the image. Could you imagine it? Come on, see if I can do it.
I think a girlfriend said that to me once.
Like that. That's my Aquamarina.
There we go, look. Oh, you're like a superhero. Don't worry, Hannah. Quick, to the Gymmobile.
The Gymmobile.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Drew.
Yes.
That's going to explode in 14 seconds.
Okay,
what are you going to do?
All right. We better get back to the star by. I can hear Rob's heart palpitating in the background. Drew.
Things just got weird, Rob. Sorry.
Sorry, Rob. Right, this is an awesome set. If you love your jewellery making and you're thinking, you know, I make the same things all the time, I need some inspiration, I've got some inspiration here for you right now in this lovely bracelet. If you've got a friend that wants to start jewellery making, I've got the perfect gift for that person. And don't forget, if you get it sent to them and you tell the call centre it's the first time that they're going to receive a piece, you get the Jewellery Maker DVD as well. It is a lovely collection, and the hearts are just, I just think you need to do something in these hearts. Obviously, Hannah, you're a bit stuck for time tonight because we've basically given you 48 seconds to make a bracelet with.
Do you know what though? I've got a bracelet and earrings because I've cut I've cut the chain down so that it fits me. So I always do the sort of the 7-inch bracelet.
Yeah.
So I've got chain left over. I had some charms left over and jump rings left over. So I thought, well, rather than waste it, I'm going to use that and make some matching earrings too.
In about 20 minutes, that was done. In about 20 minutes. Now, this is what we have here. These individual hearts. I think these are certainly the centerpiece of this design. And if you can have a look in here, you have like almost like a little cavity just inside. So, do you know what? I'd love to see what people would do with this. I just sort of see that little bundle of wire just sort of pushed into a heart shape and then just pushed in, because it would just hold itself in there, or you could put a little bit of glue in there or something.
Hypo cement or something would work. Just hold it in, and then maybe some little seed beads or something, or some chips. Like, and if you've got any small pieces left.
Oh, yeah, of course, because you could thread it onto the.
Right.
Right, so it's a great deal for you. It's I've not seen a kit like this before. This is brand new. Okay, we've just started doing these kits where you get one piece. Of course, if you're a regular jewellery maker and you don't want to make what the kit makes up, that's absolutely fine, because the findings individually are fantastic, and you get some lovely pieces, which I've not seen these as individual pieces of findings, so this may be the only chance you get to get the hearts in this sort of style, this sort of design in this kit. Gold-plated copper heart charms bracelet kit, and as Hannah's just said, she's made a bracelet and she's made some earrings out of these as well. You've got approximately 40 pieces in here. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 individual hearts, and they just drop like charms. I love the way they sort of hang on their angle as well. Beautiful, aren't they?
They're quite cute, aren't they? You could just use one if you wanted to.
We could say they're charming.
They're charming.
They're charming. I like the angle. It really shows off the whole design of the heart. When I said that it was going to be an opportunity for you to start someone off, or for an opportunity for you to get something amazing into your collection, something different into your collection, maybe inspire you along a different line, £6.95. £6.95. That is awesome, absolutely awesome. That's why it's a star buy. First time available this evening. It is a first time deal for you, and I would think at that sort of price it's not gonna hang around very much at all. Gold plated copper heart charm bracelet, including the instructions to make the bracelet if you so need the instructions to do so. £6.95, incredible deal. Like I say, I think for the heart findings themselves, that really is a great buy. You've got your little collection of your chain on here as well, which Hannah was saying she has used. What did you say? 7-inch you made? 7-inch?
Yeah, I made a 7-inch one, pair of earrings, and I still have these pieces left.
So you could have made an 8-inch.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah.
You
could, I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably make like a short level necklace.
Okay. Yeah.
So just with the one piece of chain.
So we always give you a little bit more than what you need. At £6.95, that is awesome. I could see, you know, when you think about just those findings, you know, just those findings alone, as I mean, that'd be a great price just for the findings alone, wouldn't it?
It would.
You could put a photo inside.
Oh, Oh.
I like that. I like that. Well done, Mandy. I mean, so many opportunities. Antique bronze wire would look nice in it. Yeah, the different coloured wire, sort of all pushed together and pushed into that. I mean, great opportunities to really push the boundaries on what you're making, what you're doing. £6.95. Well done, everybody. Tina, Sylvie, Fatima, well done to you. Margaret, Carola, Linda, Carol, Helen, Joy, Elizabeth, Rosie, Jean, Linda, Angela, Shell, Zena. I've got Edwina, Jenny, Anonymous in Essex. Excuse me, bit of the windy pops. Eileen, Jeanette, well done to you. Carol and Sarah as well. Sarah, sorry, well done to you. Well done. £6.95. That is awesome. Do we get to go over and see? Do you want me to pass it over? Or? Shall I come over? Am I allowed to come over?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm allowed to come over.
Come on over, Drew.
Pete, am I allowed to come over? Pete's all right. Pete's all right. It's just an opportunity to drink my tea. So it's £6.95. That's an awesome deal, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think so.
I mean, like charm bracelets as well.
You'd expect to pay more than that for either the bracelet or the earrings, I think.
Yep, totally. And you've still got, you know, a length of chain there as well. So you've still got, give you an idea, you know, you've got another 2 inches left on there as well. So you've got quite a generous drop on the earring. So you could have quite easily done a 9-inch bracelet on that too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Loads of jump rings in there. You've got a nice little heart
charm
there
left
to finish as well. But yeah, be interesting to see what people. I'm sure there's some Wall of Fame that are going to come back with some different ideas for that.
I'd like to see if anyone does it with the polymer clay, or if they find a way of getting the resin in without it escaping everywhere. I'd love to see that.
There's the clasp as well on the back. You can see there if you want to come in and grab that. I wanted to come over and see it because I didn't want you to spend 20 minutes of your life, Hannah, and we don't come over and see it. Lovely. Love your work, Hannah. Oops. I just keep wandering around the studio. I'm giving.
Poor Pete.
Sorry about that. I keep on. Poor Pete. I'm giving him a nightmare here. It's all right, Pete. Oh, pardon me. This is It's this chair. They should put something down here, shouldn't they? So it
doesn't scream when you move it.
Well, I don't know what's going. It's. Right, where are we going next? Am I being mad? I don't think I've got that. I've only got up to 12. Oh yeah, we like that. These are your gem collector pieces. Your single gem collector. 0.3 carats in your Zambian emerald. So Zambian emerald from the Kaja mine in Zambia. And again, I think sometimes you can look at these pieces and you can, this is 3.75 by 5.75 millimeters, and you can think to yourself, that's not the biggest that's not the biggest emerald that I've seen. Well, if I pop that on the back of my finger there, if you imagine that in a ring, in say a gold or a silver ring, now it's quite a substantial gemstone. That's 30 points in your Zambian emerald, 3.75 by 5.75 millimeters. Now that is fully faceted, so your top table, your crown, through your girdle, and down through the pavilion on that as well. This is from our gem collector range. We have a designated internet channel that does gem collector. It's either Matt or Alex that does that predominantly, with a couple of guest appearances. I think Ange was on there tonight, and yeah, I think Lynn does it every now and again. But 30 points in a lovely faceted Zambian emerald there. I think I did quite well to hold that for that amount of time and not drop it. I'll pop it in now. This is where we should be, £19.95. Again, look at the piece of jewellery that you wear. Look at the gemstones that you wear already. And just remember, the size of this is 3.75 by 5.75 millimetres. An incredible price when you're looking at an emerald from an emerald source, the KGM emerald mines from Gemfields, which was a source that that really rivaled the Colombian emeralds with its depth. Colombians are a lot more sort of the cooler greens. These are the deep, dark Zambian emerald greens. It's an area where the where basically the beryllium is pushed up through lava through what's called a talc magnetic schist, which is a line of different elements and minerals, and as the lava punches through that little line of elements, it creates this incredible cocktail of different of your different emeralds, your chromium, your vanadium that it takes to create emerald. And only in that one area they've been finding this beautiful deep, almost like British racing green, I think, on that. But great price on that. The coral. Yeah, which one would you like? Oh, are they? Oh, all three, are they? Ah. Ah. So, what colours have we got? Pink, white, and what's the other? What are you calling the other colour? I just want to make sure I've got the right one first. Yeah, I thought so. I was just making sure. Just making sure, you know. So these are the three colours I'm going to bring you of your coral. Gorgeous, all brand new, all brand new. And the first one we're going to do is the pink. Did you like that? Did you like that? Right, this is no answer came the reply. This is your 7mm pink coral plain rounds. If you love your pastels, your wonderful delicate pastel hues, then this is the gemstone for you. Coral, it's that look of pearls, it's that feel of pearls, it's that coldness of your genuine gemstones. And lovely, it's quite a dense material, so it's you know, it's not overly heavy, but there is certainly a weight to it. And I always say, if you pick up a piece of jewellery, you expect it to sort of, do you know what I mean, Hannah? You expect it to weigh. To weigh something, don't you?
I think that's it. If you pick up a piece of jewellery and it's too light, people assume it's synthetic or it's not worth anything. Yeah. I remember Debbie Bulford once saying that in the polymer clay thing, she actually took to putting a weight in the centre of a pendant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
And the minute it felt more substantial, people were more interested in it.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. 7mm rounds on these, the pink coral. It is, again, it's all down to colour. This is dyed coral, which means you've got very, very universal tones throughout the whole thing, very universal hues throughout the whole thing. Your Chinese pink coral, 7mm in size, and £6.95. £6.95. Don't forget, I've got another couple of colours to show you as well. So if you like the look, if you like the coral, then you've got some you've got a real sort of option for tricolour pieces on here. But it's so I mean, it's so easy to work with. You know, they're good sized drill holes in here as well. £6.95 for a lot of those on there. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. We're going to go to the white coral, talking about the look of pearls, the strand of pearls. That's what you get with the white coral. But what you get, of course, is a gemstone that has been formed. So that means you get complete roundness. When we talk about pearls, we talk about you know, when we talk about extremely expensive pearls, then you're looking at roundness. And here, each of these can be made bang on 7mm. If you like symmetrical jewellery, if you like symmetry in your pieces, if you like uniformity throughout your pieces, these are the sort of pieces for you, because obviously these have been crafted by us into your round beads. So, you know, the same sort of way as we've done, say, like the sodalite beads that we had earlier on in the show. 7mm on these. Like I say, we have just, if you just joined us, we have done the pink. We've just done the pink. We are about to move on to the orange at the moment. We're just looking at the white. Again, £6.95. Nice length on these. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, over 50 individual white coral plain rounds. That is less than 15 pence each. Less than 15 pence each. That is the white, that is the pink, and now we have the orange. Lovely, lovely, vibrant orange. Did you have this, Hannah?
I did, yeah. It's just been popped on the desk for you.
That'll be it. That'll be it. See, I'm too engrossed in my work, Hannah. I didn't even notice. There we go. Look at those. All those colours. And again, see, I wouldn't have thought of spacing them out, but it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? It really shows them off. And I like it because it shows them off individually, whereas sometimes if you put a whole line of them in together, you can lose a little bit of the appeal of the roundness.
Yes, you can do. I mean, that's just called a 3-strand weave, so very simple. You start with one gemstone on one strand, and then 2 of the strands going through the other gemstone, and then when you add your third one, you take one of the strands that's coming out of the one that's got 2 through, and the other one, put them together, and then you alternate sides.
Okay, yeah.
So every time there's 2 through together, that's the next strand to pick up and add to the single one. It's
a simple but very effective, isn't it?
I think
really effective for that. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. 7mm, each of these. And of course, if you were with us for the last 2 auctions, £6.95. £6.95. So the orange coral plain, again, we're looking at about approximately 50 individual ones. What was it? Around 15p, wasn't it? Less than 15p, well, less than 14 pence per piece on that. So there's the orange. You've got the graphics for the orange. We've also just done the white, and we've also done the pink on here as well. £6.95, all available online. And as you can see, they work very well together because Hannah's done that. What do you call that?
3-strand weave.
3-strand weave. A 3-strand weave with those. The £6.95 is individually, by the way. So that's the orange coral plain is £6.95 on that as well. Don't forget, 8:30. We have a 20-carat tanzanite cabochon. A 20-carat tanzanite cabochon that's coming up in, what's that, just over an hour and a half. Just over an hour and a half on that. Next. Lovely metallic blue chain on this. Again, nice little finish on this. You have, it looks like a frosting. Is it woven? That's an interesting texture on that. Like that frosting. So this is a metallic ice, blue coloured oval polyester loop. So is this more ornation on your jewellery? Is this like... Yeah,
I mean, I think you can either use it as sort of the scaffolding, if you like, the base part, but if you layer it up and add charms to each link, again, you get quite a chunky look without it being too heavy. Or, I mean, you can just get a really long piece of it, use it like a belt, a summertime belt. And then just like make a tassel on the end.
It's a great, I love the texture on it. Real sort of, get a real sort of metallic sort of sparkle out of this. This is polyester, so it is very, very, very light. So you could use a lot of this, and you're really, you're not going to add a lot of weight. Your weight is going to be on the gemstones, on the jewellery that you place upon this loop. Handmade blue colour metallic oval loop chain, 10 by 14 millimetres, and 50 centimetres in length. And there's your price. £5.90. It should be £6.95, but Rob Lowe, we're calling him tonight, is doing it £1 off tonight. £5.95. Gorgeous blues of your metallic ice blue coloured oval polyester loop chain, 10 by 14 millimetres on that one there. Now then, we've got our next star buy coming up. So please, if you love emerald, don't go anywhere. Do you want me to do the star buy, diddle-diddle-diddle, star buy, diddle-diddle-diddle, star buy. There we go, the graphics broke, so I had to do it myself. If you don't want me to have a break, boys, you just say, all right? You know. Do you know what? I thought 30 seconds. I didn't even get 30 seconds. this is your exquisite emerald duo, your emerald, your beryl gemstone. It is a gemstone that has been used for centuries. Cleopatra's favourite gemstone. Cleopatra's favourite gemstone. And a double strand. I don't think I've ever done a double strand of your emeralds. Now, someone was asking what were the gemstones that were put with the abalone that Hannah done. This is the gemstone, the emeralds that we have on here. Now, what is exciting about this? We've got a great price for these, and we've got a great price for one strand. This is a very long emerald strand, 38 centimetres in your emerald strand. This is a gemstone which only forms when a very distinctive collection of elements come together. That element, or those selection of elements, have to be heated to the correct temperature, 700 to 900 degrees. That temperature range has to be. It has to be at the right rate. It has to sit at that temperature for the right amount of time. It has to cool at the right rate, and only at that moment will, or only under those conditions, should I say, will emeralds form. That is why it's incredibly rare, incredibly difficult to find. You have got two whole strands of this wonderful, wonderful gemstone, your exquisite emerald duo. To do one strand at the price that we are going to offer these to you for would be great. We're going to double it up this evening. Absolutely double it up this evening. And again, £29.90. I'm going to say it, one strand would be a great price at £28.90. That is 100 carats. 100 carats for one strand. If I was told, Drew, you've got a strand of emerald, 100 carats, we want £29.90 for it, I would not bat an eyelid. We are not staying there, and not just for one 38 centimetre strand, but for two 38 centimetre strands. Oh my goodness, $19.95. Okay, if I was sitting here offering you an emerald strand, 100 carats of emeralds for £10, I think you'd be rather excited about this. Here, you are getting two for £19.95. They are your emerald, your precious gemstone. Emeralds, rubies, sapphires, diamonds, your four precious gemstones. This is one of the big four at a ridiculously good price. And again, when I talk 38 centimetre, you're getting a lot of emeralds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we look, I've got 48 on that. You're looking, you know, it's probably between 45 and 55 as an average running through this. £19.95. Have emerald in your collection. Have emeralds in your jewellery without breaking the bank. £19.95. It's 200 carats. 200 carats. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Don't forget, like I said, we've got this on the necklace. Hannah did a necklace with the abalone that we did earlier on. And they work really well, really well.
Yeah, I think they look lovely together. I've just used a tiny little, I think it's rose quartz seed bead between them.
Right.
And this, I mean, this is actually, I don't, if I'm allowed to, I won't take it off the bust, but I'll just show you that it is actually one. If you wanted,
okay.
If you wanted one long necklace like that. So I've used most of both strands, and then I just like the idea that you could double it up if you chose to. Or you could wear it long and tie a knot in it or something. So it's entirely up to you how you wear it.
That is,
but how amazing to be able to say, yes, actually, it's emerald.
And someone's asked the question tonight, you know, what are those gemstones? So, you know, if you're asking us, as jewellery makers, you're asking us, you know, other people, when you're out and about, when you're wearing this, when you're selling this, what's that gemstone? And I think it's great to stick it alongside a gemstone such as abalone as well, because it does sort of, everyone knows, you know, the abalone or the amethyst or pieces like that, you know, but to to get asked that question of something that you want to show off as well is quite nice.
It's great. I mean, just imagine the feeling you've got.
Yeah. Oh, they're emeralds, darling. 100 carats of emeralds. 200 in total, £19.95. 0800 644 655. Beautiful, beautiful greens, luscious greens on that. Well done, well done. If you're on the line, those 200 carats, 2 strands of your emeralds, £90.95. 0800 644 655. All yours, emerald from Brazil, from the Minas Gerais region, of course meaning General Mines. Lots of different gemstones coming out from that region. Some more coveted than others. Emeralds certainly at the top of that list. And at £19.95, you're looking at under £10 per strand. It's a double strand deal for you. 38 centimetres each of those as well. So these are, these are not small strands that we're looking at here as well. Well done, well done, well done. Do not forget, coming up at 8:30, for the very first time, we have 20 carats in one single cabochon, in one of the most sought after gemstones of the moment. A tanzanite cabochon of 20 carats. Incredible. In my time here, I have never sold a 20 carat tanzanite ever, and I'm about to do you a great deal on a very, very large cabochon on there, so keep an eye out for that coming up at past. Do not go anywhere. We're going to have a short break and then we shall return with more goodies from the Jewellery Maker world.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
You don't need another love song. I'm gonna write it just the same. The years have changed us since they've come and gone. There are some things that remain. I see the changes in the mirror from who I was so long ago, and all the things you've always wanted. Well, I'm still working on those, but for now I'm content just following our dreams. You and me, just you and me.
The Burning Heart of Oregon is now available to you in this stunning new collection, American Fire Opal, the finest discovery.
We really appreciate your support here at Jewellery Maker, so we'd like to give you something back every time you refer a friend to us. Once your friend's order is delivered, you'll both be rewarded with a free £10 credit to each of your accounts. Simply log onto your account or ask our call centre team to find your Refer a Friend code, give it to your friend and have them type it into the refer box when they sign up online. Alternatively, give the code to our friendly call centre team and they'll do the rest. So come and bring your friends into the fabulous world of jewellery making. Jewellery Maker, share your passion.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Our commitment here at Jewellery Maker is to provide you with genuine gemstones. Many places might not be able to do that, but we want to guarantee it. So how do we do it? We go to the laboratories and we get tests. We have our own in-house gemologists that can guarantee that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Have you pictured Rob Lowe? Can you see him? Do you know what Rob Lowe looks like? I'm about to show you just what Rob Lowe looks like, because I think Rob, producer, looks just like Rob Lowe. Ladies, I give to you Rob Lowe. We've not worked together before, have we, Rob?
No, it's the first time.
I'm enjoying it. Look, look, it is. See? That is the best photo ever. Well done, director. Well done, director. So, did you know who Rob Lowe was?
I didn't know until I googled him earlier.
Right, and did you recognise him when you saw him?
I'm going to say yeah. I saw he was in Wayne's World.
You didn't, did you?
Films.
You did.
Give me a break, man.
How old are you, Rob?
22.
I think Rob Lowe is 22. Can we have another look at that shot? Look at that. Do you know what? Who? Rob's face is a bit squashed, or Rob Lowe's is a bit...
Both. My Rob's squashed.
Well, I think there's Bob on. I think if ever this doesn't work for you, you could be a Rob Lowe lookalike.
Yeah.
All right.
That, yeah. All right, let's crack on.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Love it. People say I look like Ant and Dec, not both of them, just Dec. Why, eh? What do you reckon? Yeah, well.
Not so sure.
Okay, thanks for that. Right, don't forget we've got a 20 carat Tanzanite cabochon coming up at 8:30. 20 carats. We have got an amazing collection of your featherweight sterling silver featherweight head pins. I've never seen designers go so mad over these here. It's because they can go through the smaller beads, is that right?
Yeah, the smaller drill holes, so...
The smaller drill holes, okay.
Pearls, high-end gemstones, gems of distinction.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, that kind of ilk.
If you have ever struggled with your head pins being a little bit too thick with going through specific gemstones, these are made specific for these. These are coming up at half past the hour. Coming up at 10:02, brand new sterling silver toggle class with black spinel. This is pretty. We're doing very well on the ornate toggle class at the moment. So that is there. Nice little floral display with your black spinel in the centre. That's coming up at 10:02. And right now we're going to a frosted morning, white frosted crackle quartz and your green aventurine. Check these out. Totally natural, these as well. Totally natural. Again, Hannah, I do like these pieces where we get lots and lots of gemstones.
Yes, I do
in
as
one
well.
single strand.
And then you get
that
extra strands.
It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, loads of them. Oh, that's lovely. That white frosted, that's gorgeous. Look at that. It's like a real sort of sleepy look to that. There we go. Oops, I thought it was all going too well. So there they are there. There's your 2 strands. That is your white frosted crackle quartz and your green aventurine. So again, that little flash of aventurescence from your aventurine there. I'll tell you what, if you got those emeralds before, they go very nicely with either of those. 260 carats. 260 carats. And a lot of gems. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8. Let's be safe and say over 30 of each, so 60 individual gems. Your white quartz is this that wonderful crackled effect that they do when there's a phenomenon called thermal shock. It's not a phenomenon. It's basically when you heat a gemstone too quickly, gemstone can suffer from thermal shock, where it will actually fracture and crack. With the crackled quartz, they've done that in a controlled environment to give you this wonderful pattern that runs through the gems. Now, on top of that, they've also frosted your white crackle quartz in there. It's a beautiful effect. Well, I love the way because the light goes through, because obviously the crackling on the inside is not frosted, but the external of this is frosted. So when the light goes through and hits the crackle in the center, it tends to try and give you this wonderful luster that comes out, but of course you're still viewing it through that frosted window, so you get it's a real sort of it's almost like fighting with itself to bring you that sparkle from within the gem. It's lovely. And then you have those gorgeous, very much like your jade sort of colors in your green aventurine there as well. £12.40. Remember, this is 2 strands. You're getting about 30. What was that? Sorry, we're not even staying there. We're having a price crash. You know, there's 2 strands here, don't you, Rob? Yeah, yeah. £8.95. £8.95. Now you can see we've got some jewellery here that the lovely Hannah has created. They do get you working in this show, don't they?
They do. I didn't actually get around to using the crackle quartz ones, right, but okay.
We'll let you off. We'll let you off.
They would look lovely.
You've done very well so far.
I just needed to stop so that I could carry on with
something else. Yeah. I can imagine that's the worry, isn't it? You know.
You see the beads of sweat.
Yeah. Oh, I've done it. Oh, and I now need to do something in 4 minutes.
Yes.
£8.95. That's under £4.50 per strand. That is a crazy price on that. Gorgeous colours. I've got Dorset, New Mexico, West Midlands, Merseyside, Cumbria, Cornwall. Good evening to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. £8.95. Again, good sized pieces. Good sized pieces. Now here's a gemstone that I love, and I don't think, this is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. I don't think it's going to be around for that much longer. If you've been to the Dominican Republic, this is a gemstone that you would have seen in the jewellery stores in there quite a bit, and very expensive it is. Sometimes you think that if you buy a gemstone from the original source, if you go exactly where the gemstone's from, you can get a better deal on it. Not necessarily, because you pay tourist prices a lot of the time. We have been dealing with our agent in the Dominican Republic for a very long time. Back in the day, this was sourced on the beach. Then that source was depleted, completely gone. Then they found the riverbed that brought the Larimar to the beach. That then got depleted, so they mined the riverbed. Now they have realized that it has come from thermal vents up in the hills. And these are like spiral gaseous vents that come up, and they used to bring gas to the surface. Now they've all turned into gemstones, and the Larimar is forming within those spiral vents. So now they are digging down on those spiral vents. Of course, there will come a point where you get down, the temperatures wouldn't have been right, the minerals wouldn't have been present, and the Larimar will stop. Will they find another source? At the moment, it is the only source in the Dominican Republic, and as far as I'm aware, they haven't really, after this next source is gone, they're going to have to start looking very hard to find the new one. If you love, this is always, to me, it's like a beautiful summer's day with wonderful delicate blues. This is like the lighter version of your sodalite. If you think I explained sodalite as the deep dark blues of the sky with the billowing white clouds, this is this incredible, subtle, delicate blue. It's such a beautiful gemstone. It's a gorgeous color. It's a settling color. It's a very easy color to wear. It's a very easy color to look at, to enjoy. These delicate pastel hues of the blue mixing in with the whites there as well. And Larimar is, again, a gemstone that is going to rekindle people's memories of holidays in the Dominican Republic. We should be at £29.95. It is a considered purchase for the Larimar. Like I say, it is a one location only gemstone. 75 carats. £19.95. $19.95. Larimar is a gemstone that if you've been to the Dominican Republic, you know, if you're selling to the public and they've been there, this is going to really rekindle wonderful memories of that holiday. And the affordability of a strand such as this, you know, you don't need many of these on a piece of jewellery. One little drop on I mean, this would be lovely. It's like a little charm on a little bracelet, you know, a couple little drop earrings on these, but it is that gorgeous, delicate colour, that wonderful, delicate blue, and that little mixture of the billowing whites that you get on there as well. £19.95. It's an 18cm strand on that as well. Very nice. Now then, I'll be looking at these. See the size of these?
I love pearls. Absolutely love them.
They are huge. These are wonderful, sort of a very subtle and delicate lavender. The average size of a pearl is 5mm. We are double that. Look at the size of these pearls. I'm just going to double check. I'm going to drop the ruler in on one of these. Look at the size of these pearls. They are huge, absolutely huge. You know, sort of 10 by 9mm, so a centimetre round. Let's just pop the inches in, give you an idea of that in inches as well. These are a very large and gorgeous, gorgeous colour. So that is that's ½ an inch there, so well over £1/4 inch. You're knocking on ½ an inch's door there on that one. They are good sizes. And isn't that a gorgeous colour, Hannah? Beautiful.
I think that's really, really pretty, isn't it? It'd be very lovely with amethysts or rose quartzes.
Yeah.
Anything with a cream tone or a purple tone.
Yeah.
Stunning. Even silver greys would be lovely with that as well.
And the pearls, I mean, classic single pearl earring, and again, you don't need anything else, do you?
Stunning.
You just have the drop. All the pearl necks. I did notice that. I have noticed. I've been waiting to mention that.
I am a bit of a pearl fan.
They're huge.
They are huge. I have some very lovely friends that live out in Hong Kong.
They are huge.
And I was gifted these. I was very, very lucky.
Yeah.
And they are my favourite thing, so I wear them quite often.
I thought you were going to say, and they are now my favourite friends.
Yeah. Well, all my friends are lovely.
Yeah. Well, they don't all buy your pearls on that. £19.95. These are big looks, but it's that colour, that wonderful, dainty, delicate colour. These are 1 centimetre pearls, lavender cultured pearl. They can use a small mother of pearl bead, a small little piece of agate from within, and then they'll place it within the oyster. The oyster will protect itself by giving the foreign body the little starter bead that they put in, layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of this nacre, until you end up with this beautiful colour. $19.95. Lavender culture potato pearls, 10 by 9mm on those. Huge, absolutely huge. 0800 644 655. It's a crazy deal. Crazy deal. $19.95 on those. If you like your big gemstones, it's going to get even better. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a little drink of me. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, everyone. Evening. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Good cup of tea, man. Oh, good cup of tea. These are your agate cabochon, your agate slabs. I think these are probably some of the largest ones that I've seen as well. They're big, bold, gorgeous pieces.
Properly huge, aren't they?
What are you thinking about these ones, Hannah? Where would you use these?
Do you know what? I actually like having them displayed. You can get plate stands and just stand the slices up and put them in your window.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you want to use it for jewellery, then probably just use one and then make it a real feature pendant or something like that, or maybe perhaps a brooch.
Are we going to wire wrap these?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Is there any other method, or is it pretty much?
Well, you could do the macrame technique again to sort of enclose them. I don't know how well they'd work as a soutache, because some of them you can actually, you have like a hole through the centre of them. And you're gluing it to something, so you might lose some of the impact. But definitely wire wrapping. I think that's the way to go.
Just the colours that you get with on there. This is formed when the small. These are basically cryptocrystalline quartz, and as the quartz grows, layer upon layer upon layer, as different minerals have been present while that crystal layer has been growing, then you get all these wonderful different colours, all these lovely, lovely little bands. Beautiful designs. Now this is where we should be. £32.95. We're about to give you the best deal ever on these. £24.95. £24.95. 0800 644 655. Check out these colours. Now, Samantha and Cumbria, good evening, Samantha and Cumbria. You could use them as a window charm to catch the light. That's right, because they are translucent. As you look through these, you can see some are more translucent than others, but they all give you a little bit of light through them if you put a light. Obviously, some of them, I mean, that one there, you're going to see a lot of light through, but you've got that little crystal on there as well, so that's really, really going to catch the light. Oh, thank you, that's what I was looking for. That's why you're there. So there we go. When you get that light through, isn't that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colour on that? Very, very pretty indeed. And again, it's just all those ways. There's little crystal structures have grown, layer upon layer upon layer. A beautiful, beautiful look. £24.95. All the different cabochons you're going to get. 1,230 carats. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, we can't guarantee which ones you'll get, obviously, but we can guarantee the carat weight. So we can guarantee 1,230 carats of those ice blue agate multi-shaped slices. Well done, well done, well done, well done on those. Now, I was looking at this. I didn't know what these were. Brand spanking new. Oh, I feel like it's one of those magician's ring tricks. Oh, there we go. There we go. You had me worried there for you. Like that, isn't it? Sorry, a bit creepy there, wasn't it? So, how would you add things to this, Hannah? What's the idea of these?
Well, you can either wear them on their own, as they are, just as a little torque necklace.
Yeah.
Or you can make bails using wire.
Yeah.
Or you can use ribbons or
so like have
cords.
one single pendant that sort of slides freely on it.
Or you can use what we call the tiara technique, where you use a thin gauge of wire and then you add your gemstones and twist them.
Oh, okay,
and it secures it in place, and you can make quite sculptural pieces. So like some of the floral designs that we've had in. Or you can attach chains, things like that, in the same manner.
Okay.
So it's kind of an arty.
So it's a base, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a base for you to work from. But again, I say it's a base for you to work from. It's of such quality, as Hannah just said. You could just wear this as a single piece. Okay. Are they sold out? We've got. Yeah, they're pretty much gone. Those, I think. £6.95. And we have for you, sorry if you missed out on those, by the way, we are well oversubscribed on those. Do apologise, do apologise. Box number 2 is, oh, these are pretty. How many of these have we got? Wow, how ornate are these? Okay, if you want these, you will have to be quick. You'll have to be very, very, very quick. We are very low on stock of these. Don't forget, we've got the Tanzanite coming up. We've got Tanzanite coming up, I say, a 20 carat Tanzanite cabochon in 1 cabochon coming up at half-past 8. We have also got the featherweight headpins coming up in about 10 minutes time as well. These are your gold plated copper twisted wire link jump rings, 30 millimeters, and again brand spanking new, but limited already. Limited already on those. Look at that. Very, very ornate. You're getting 10 of these. They are gorgeous. So is this sort of the centre of a necklace? I've sort of envisaged this as the point that the 2 chains come down to on either side.
It could be. I just if you look at it as a connector, then you could have, if you wanted to go for the asymmetric, you could have 1 chain or 1 strand coming down one side and maybe 3 coming off the other. You could attach them together with wire, so you sort of overlay them, overlap them. You could do all sorts of things with them. I mean, if you have some of the, I can't think what it's called, but we've had quite a few sort of plaited cords and ribbons and things. Right. Then you can sort of loop those through and you know, add a bit of texture. Yeah, yeah. They're very ornate, aren't they? It's basically a single wire, and then it has this almost like a wrapped, like a rope sort of coil around it as well. It gives you this very, you know, you've got that wonderful luster of the single highly polished wire, and then you've got the that graining, almost like a mill grain sort of finish of the other pieces that intertwines around this. Gold plated over your copper, twisted wire link jump rings. You've got 10 of these available. We've got 10 of these in the set. £6.90. You can see why these are popular, can't you? That sort of price. £6.95. Again, these are going to sell out this evening. That, you know, that we don't have loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of these. I think it's first time in the late show, is it? First time ever. First time. Oh, do we not have that much stock of these? Do we? I see. Right. So we're basically trying these out. So it's up to you. These are great. I think they're awesome. You know, that just that little bit more ornate, that wonderful, wonderful look to that. £6.95. 0800 644 655, and it's that gorgeous luster, that luster of the gold, and the individual, almost like I say, almost like a rope braiding that wraps around that lovely highly polished metal there. £6.95, 10 individual pieces of these, 30mm jump rings. Great look, great look. If you're on the line, well done. Sylvie, Kayoko, Zena, Sarah, Glenda, Marilee, Brenda, Beverly, Angela, Jenny, Belinda, Jacqueline, Yvonne, Kathy, Helen, West Yorkshire, Vanessa and Gloucestershire, well done to you, well done to you, well done everybody that's coming in and grabbing these. Welcome to the Late Show, by the way. I don't know who's supposed to be on. I don't know who I'm covering for. Who's normally on? Zena?
Oh, was it Zena?
Could be Zena or Ali or Vicky Field.
Oh, Vicky Field. Oh, Vicky Field. Oh, I like Vicky Field. She's with me on the lounge, Vicky Field. I used to hand over to Vicky Field. Isn't she lovely, Vicky Field?
She is.
We like Vicky Field. Lots of people on the line. Is it? If everybody checks out their basket, they're gone. If everyone checks out their basket, they're gone. So do be quick with those. Now then, when we talk about gemstones that fire the imagination, when we talk about gemstones that have that little bit of, that little extra something to them, well, this is one of those gemstones. It is a gemstone that I was no favourite till I come and worked here at Gems, and it now is certainly firm in my top 10. This and kunzite, two of my favourite gemstones, morganite and kunzite. I think they go together. I have morganite for you here. This is a gemstone named after a gentleman, Mr. J.P. Morgan. It is a gemstone that is wonderful in its delicate pinks, but it's not like pink tourmaline. It's the finesse of your sort of your wonderful rubelites, and then you get that lovely lighter shade, so you know you're talking through to the quartzes, and then sitting in the middle is the quality of your morganite from the beryl family. So you have got this in great company alongside your aquamarines, your emeralds, of course, that we have for you, but this with its beautiful delicate pinks. And have a look as we move that through that light, you can see as it catches the light, you get that wonderful darker shade of pink as you look through the gemstone. Wonderful quality of color on these pieces. It is an exquisite top drilled graduated faceted drops, 8 to 13 millimeters, 18 centimeters, and totally natural as well. I don't know where else you would go to get totally natural gemstones in this sort of gem with morganite. And I think you have that peace of mind as well when you have people at the helm. You know, the Bennett family have been dealing with gemstones for a very, very long time, so they have good rapport with their suppliers. You know you are getting the real deal, and this is your morganite. This is a gemstone of wondrous color. This is a gemstone of very high standing within the jewelry industry, and this is a gemstone at $29.95 with this selection, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6, over 15 of these, and we're still not finished on that price. 18 centimeter strand. Are you ready? £22.95 for your morganite. It's about £1.50 per gemstone. £1.50 for a morganite. 75 carats in total. Gorgeous gem, absolutely gorgeous, and it's that wonderful delicate pink. It's such a good seller pink as well, isn't it, Hannah?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's very feminine, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It goes with a lot of different skin tones as well.
Yeah.
And some people say that they're not so good with pinks, but it depends what you team it with.
Yeah.
I think you know, if you're one of those people, then and you just need to tone sort of the yellow tone to it down, then you can put it. I don't know, maybe with I guess like a grey agate or a smoky quartz or something that just softens a bit.
Yeah. It's just elegant, isn't it? It's really, 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 really elegant. $22.95. Beautiful gems, gorgeous pieces. We've had some amazing pieces. Rob, you've done well tonight. Well tonight. We're well pleased with our selection, aren't we, Hannah? Oh, yes. It's going to get even better because we've got a 20 carat tanzanite coming up at 8:30. Don't forget that. But right now, I've had lots of people asking about the featherweight head pins. We're about to do those now because they're our star buy. Now, in the few times that I have presented here, you know, I've which is quite a few times on and off throughout the years, I've never done these before, and we've had so many people texting and asking about these and asking us to reorder these and get these in stock. These are an item that comes in and basically goes straight away. Obviously, you know, we order a lot of them, but we just can't keep up with them. You know, we have space and we have limited space, so we can't just order 1 million. If we could order 1 million, we would order 1 million because they would all go. They are that popular. It is the featherweight, and if you're looking for a way to do these wonderful clusters, if you're looking at a way to for those smaller pieces. What were we talking about, Hannah, about pearls?
Yeah, so pearls.
Is that because of the smaller drill holes?
Yeah, quite often there's a smaller drill hole, or if you want to use seed beads or some of the gems of distinction, quite often the rondelles have got quite a small drill hole. This is the way to incorporate them into your jewellery without panicking over what's going to fit through them. And
again, you know, it's just something I think that is going to be great in your in your stock, isn't it? Because if you do get a strand and you want to use a strand, and all of a sudden you find all your head pins are too small, you have an out. You have an out. You know, this is probably the most popular auction so far. This is the auction we've had the most texts about. This is the auction we've had the most questions about. It's coming in about on a par with the tanzanite at the moment. So I know that you like your findings, ladies and gents. Your featherweight. So this is the thin gauge of your head pins here. You're looking at 100 of these. 100 of these, 925 sterling silver. Now I did say that these come in and they go out the door. Over half the stock is allocated. Over half the stock is allocated already. You know, I think especially if you're going to do these sorts of designs with these, there's the ends on these, by the way. If you're going to do these sorts of designs, you know, you are going to use a few of these. That's lovely, that, by the way. It's really nice, isn't it? The graduated colour. Is that fire opal? Looks like fire opal. Oh, yeah. That wonderful graduated colour. See, I'm just looking at all those wonderful colours in there, but those are with these small featherweight head pins. And also, it keeps the weight of the piece down, doesn't it, as well? Yeah, it does. I mean, it's also, because they're quite strong, you don't lose any integrity in the strength of the jewellery. It just means it just gives you another string to your bow, if you like. Yeah. So I think they're very valuable. I've spent many a time trying to individually ream pearls to fit them onto something. When actually, had I got some of those, I could just pop them on and carry on. It'd be fine. I've not seen these before. I don't know how. I know that when I got told how busy they were, how popular they were, I said, why don't we order more? It says, well, we order a lot. We already order a lot. And is this the last of stock in this current batch? Is it? Okay, as far as Rob, it's all he could get his hands on. He's basically put every single one that we had is in the auction, and how we're going well over half. We're three quarters allocated. So well done to Elizabeth, well done Greater Manchester, Margaret, Glenys, well done in Suffolk, Penelope, Lynette, Leslie, Anne. Cambridgeshire, the screen keeps changing as I'm talking. Donna, Veronica, Rosie, June, Bill, Gail, Sylvie, Heather, Eleanor, Margaret, Encarna, Belinda, Pauline, Jodie, and lots of these are multi-buying as well. Sarah, Marilyn, Lawson, Surrey, Maria, Esther, Noreen, Jane, Ivy, Amanda, June, Jean, well done, Ketian, well done in Cumbria, Tracy in Yorkshire, Joe and Donegal, well done. I knew they were going to be popular. We've had lots of texts about them. These and the tanzanite are probably the most talked about pieces on our text. That and Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe is a very close third, aren't you, Rob? Yeah. Did anyone send any messages, Rob, about you coming out? He's gone down the list. He's been superseded by the tanzanite and the featherweight head pins. £9.95. Well done. 100 individual pieces. These are your thinner gauge head pins, your thinner gauge wide, to get through those smaller hole sizes, those smaller drill hole sizes on the pieces. How many are you sitting at home on a stash of gemstones going, well, I can't get anything through them, I can't get the head pins through them, I can't thread any of my findings? No, you can. £9.95. £9.95. They are amazing at £9.95. Oh, mysterious box, I want to know what you are. When are we doing that, Rob? We can't do it next. I've only sung the song once. Come on, Rob. Oh, mysterious box, I want to know what you are. That's coming up in about 5 minutes' time. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that, Rob. So, basically, the two most talked about auctions, the featherweight hairpins we've just done, and the Tanzanite cabochon, 20 carats in a single Tanzanite cabochon. Never ever been done before. That's coming up at 8:30. 20 carat? I've never sold a 20 carat gemstone. We are going to praise your lights. Praise you like you should. This is your green amethyst. That was one for the kids, Rob. There you go. I think that's the first song I've sung that Rob actually knows. It's amazing because I'm only 28. This, you know, I can hear Mark Smith chortling from here when I say that. This is your 250 carats of green amethyst, graduated, faceted, elongated drops, 10 to 22 millimeters, 12 centimeter strength. These are big, big, big pieces. These are luscious. Look at those. Wonderful, wonderful large facets on there. Wow, they are awesome, those central pieces. You've got 3 massive pieces in the centre there. And, I mean, even the ones on the outskirts here are quite large as well. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You have 250 carats. Of course, green amethyst, your praise you like, from the word pression, meaning leak, I think, if my memory serves me well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, so 17 individual pieces. Big, bold, wonderful, crisp, clear, green amethyst, graduated, faceted, elongated drops at 10 to 22 millimeters on these. Isn't it stunning? So your amethyst, your quartz gemstone, remember an allochromatic gemstone gets its colour from impurities within the Earth's surface when it is being formed. Here you have, I think for me, it is the clarity, the clarity, the clarity. These are obviously faceted on both sides as well. So faceted on both sides of these as well. So they, you know, you could even do like almost like a big charm on a bracelet with this, couldn't you? Lovely.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, obviously it lends up to a pendant, but it's, you know, big earring, big for a drop earring. You use those as a drop earring.
Yeah, maybe the smaller ones. They might be a little heavy.
You could have that as a pendant in the centre.
But yeah, if you had a big chunky silver chain or something, or multiple strands of silver chain, and just one charm, that would work.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I love them. Look at that. Look at that clarity. Cut, colour, clarity, and carat weight. That's the 4 C's of gemstones. Hello. I think you can tick all those boxes. Cut, tick. Colour, tick. Clarity, tick. Carat weight, 250 carats. 250 carats. £39.95. We're not staying there. We're not staying there. Are you ready? Hello, princess. £27.95. That is the lowest price on your green amethyst graduated, faceted, elongated drops. They are massive, absolutely massive. I mean, that there, look at that. You pop that on as a bracelet, you get an idea of the size of those. Absolutely huge. Big, bold pieces.
I don't know if anyone's going to...
Oh, is it about 15 on these? About 15 individual pieces on that. Sorry, Hannah, what was
I was just saying, I don't know if anyone's going to Ladies' Day at Ascot, but if you're wearing sort of one of the summer tones that's in, so the corals or the pastel coloured outfits, that would make an amazing necklace to go with it.
And in the sun, it's going to sparkle like a good one. £27.95, 250 carats. It's a whopper. It's an absolute whopper. Oh, mysterious box, I want to know what you are. Coming up soon. What am I? There it is. Box number 19. 9, so I was going to... Cool.
Wow.
Look at that.
I want it.
Look at that.
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness. How beautiful is that? Do you know what, when I looked at this, if you had made me guess, I would have said garnet. I would have said garnet on this. That is amazing colour. Red colour-coated quartz, graduated plain large nuggets. These are huge. I'm going to see if I can get, because it isn't really doing it justice on here with these, but look at the colour on that. It's such a shame you can't get that across on through TV, but that is, they look incredible here in the studio without showing that light. I don't know if I can. So it's like a little red torch within the gemstone. That is, they are like garnets. They look like, and you know, there was a time when we used to have massive 100-carat Mozambique garnet bracelets, all faceted gems, and that was back in the day when garnets are a bit more available. The price of garnets has actually gone through the roof, and very reminiscent of those sorts of sizes. If you love your garnet red, this is incredible. They are large, huge pieces. Hannah, where would you use them? Where would you use the big, look at that, big central one?
I'd use the whole lot as a great big long necklace, for me personally. But you could break it down. You could have a necklace, you could have the smaller ones for earrings, you could have chunky bracelets, stretchy bracelets even.
They're amazing, aren't
just
they?
onto elastic, I'm sure
Aren't they amazing?
Fantastic.
See, when you have gems such as this, normally when you go into some fossil shops and that, you know, and they've tumble rolled gemstones, you know, they have like the big barrels of the tumble rolled gemstones and that, you know, they're sort of very opaque, aren't they? You can't, they're lovely, but they're not of this sort of quality. I don't know whether you see this normally, this sort of thing, but I don't see this sort of thing ever.
Not in that quantity of them. I mean, you get maybe five in a little pouch from some of those shops, don't you?
Sorry, what was that? I was looking at the gemstone.
Tumblestones.
Tumblestones.
You get sort of five in a little pouch.
That. Look at the size of those. It's huge.
That's, I mean, the middle section there for me, you could make a fantastic choker, and I'd probably put rose gold with it because I like the pink tone of the metal as well.
It's incredible, and the light play I'm getting here in the studio is amazing because I'm looking through onto the white disc. Obviously, I've got a bit of reflection off the white disc there. It is incredible. Again, if I just I'm going to pop that down on the disc actually, and I'm just going to run this torch down here because I just want to show that every single one of these is stunning. Every single one of these. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm only doing this because we're losing it a little bit in the studio here. But that is amazing. Look at the clarity on every single one of those gems. I don't know how we've done that at all. It's an amazing look. If you are looking for an inspirational gemstone, if you are looking for some huge, vibrant, gorgeous red garnet-like nuggets of gorgeousness for a ridiculous price, $12.95. Hannah.
I need that strand. I really do. I've fallen in love with it. I actually need it.
I was like, when
yes.
I looked down there and I thought there seems to be a lot in there, and I mean there are a lot on here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6. So you're looking at well over 45 individual, very large gemstones, and the colours are amazing. That you get this out in the sunlight, it is going to be It's lovely here in the studio. In the sunlight, that is absolutely going to glow. Those gorgeous, gorgeous clarity pieces. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right. Oh, mysterious box. I want to know what you are. Well, we're going to find out. Do we not have like a VT? Do we not have time to do a little video for Mysterious Box? No, we didn't, did we? Can we show the still? Can we show the still? Full screen, yeah? No? That's all. It's all right. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, mysterious box. I'm going to find out what you are. See, it works, Rob. Rob's there. He's going, what is it then? What is it? I said I like my Phenomena gemstones, and Rob said I could pick whatever from tonight's show to put in. And when I saw the quality of this here, it is amazing. Now, I know you've seen moonstone before, and I could have picked something like the Larimar that we don't see too often. I could have picked the huge strand of the red quartz there. But this, the quality of this moonstone is amazing. This is your Phenomena gemstone, and it is a gemstone when cut in this fashion and placed in a piece of jewelry. You are always going to see a little hint of that schiller, but not always in this sort of quantity as I'm seeing in this strand here. It is an amazing clarity. There is, of course, you know, it's not a transparent, so it's translucent gemstone, but there's little fibers of material that you see below the surface of the gem. Well, you don't see them. You see them as the schiller that you see there. That wonderful moonstone schiller. But all the way along this strand, I am seeing this incredible moonstone glow. It is a wonderful example of this gem. If you love moonstone, then I don't need to explain to you how beautiful this gemstone is. If you've never seen moonstone before, a Phenomena gemstone is a gemstone that has could have aventurescence, it could have labradorescence, it could have a schiller to it like this has got here, it could have chatoyancy, could have an asterism effect. It's a natural phenomena that presents itself when the gemstone is either in its natural form or whether it is cut. This is a masterclass in your moonstone. Wonderful, deep neon blues coming out from within this gem. 50 carats in an 18 centimetre strand. £14.95, and this is yours. Gorgeous quality. Look at all this as you turn it, as you move it. And I hope that again that this comes across here, because look at that, every single one. It is the most phenomenal strand of moonstone that I've seen here on JM. Amazing quality, all wonderfully faceted as well. Now you'll see it in one specific angle because it really is about the orientation of the gem. The gemstone will only exhibit your schiller in one direction. You have to do that perfect sort of orientation. And that's why when you've got them in these rondelles, it works so well, because as they roll on the back of your wrist, as they roll on the fingers, they roll on the piece of jewelry that you've made around your necklace, you know, you're going to get that wonderful little glow orb, especially when you've got this sort of quality here at £14.95. Stunning. I hope you like it. I like it. We like it, don't we, Hannah? We like it. Now, don't go anywhere because I can't believe where the time's going. Don't forget, we're in half an hour's time, we've got a 20 carat tanzanite in one single cabochon. This 20 carat tanzanite is coming up in a little over half an hour's time at 8:30. Right now, we have a brand new toggle class for you with Black Spinel after this. Welcome back to our Starbite in the Late Show. It's flown, Hannah, tonight.
It certainly has.
Can you believe it's 10 to 8 already?
It's going very, very fast.
It is going very fast. Very fast.
Blink and we'll miss it.
You won't want to miss what we've got coming up for you right now. This is your incredibly ornate toggle clasp, 925 sterling silver, and your black spinel here as well. Look at that, lovely. Look, you got that little sort of ornation, little leaf around the top of the toggle clasp, and then that is beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. I love the sort of floral patterns that we do, or you know, whether they be like little findings. Where you know, from the little rose findings that we do. You know, I was going to say I've not seen this before because it's brand new tonight, isn't it? And very, very sort of pretty and organic. You know, if you like your more delicate and dainty jewellery, this is perfect, isn't it? It's attention to detail, isn't it? I think that's the key. And the little black spinels in the centre. Now, again, you've got black spinel, 8 on the most hardness scale, so you get a very, very good polish to them. And you can see that you have that wonderful lustre coming off the top due to that polish. So this is your toggle clasp, and again, you have your single connect on the side, so that toggle clasp will fit inside there like that. And again, as they come together, you can see the attention to detail. They've really thought about the two pieces. Your long bar of silver there with your little leaf nestled on there, just tucking in alongside that flower. It's an incredibly high-end piece, whether it be on a bracelet. I think this is going to look great on the back of the neck, this, isn't it? Just sort of really catch that attention. And again, in 95 sterling silver as well. And look great on your display as well. You know, when you got these out, and it's a nice little, almost like a little shock, isn't it? When people fall in love with a necklace or a bracelet, and then they take it off the stand, and they see the toggle clasp in behind. I actually think, for me personally, that's the clincher. If you see something you really like, you pick it up. Obviously, you feel the weight of the jewellery, but if it's got a good clasp on there as well, seals the deal for me. And again, these ornate pieces, we don't seem to do too many of them, and when they do come in, they do tend to go out fairly quickly. Especially these, because it's done in such a way with the black spinel. It's pretty generic, isn't it? As well, so you could use it with loads of different. I think, to be fair, because it's such a tiny amount of colour, it doesn't really matter what you put it with. It's not going to detract from anything. Definitely. Well, brand new tonight. It's our Star Buy. It's your 925 sterling silver toggle clasp with your T-bar 23mm and a lovely fancy curved flower on there. Under £10. Under £10 in your 925 sterling silver. Let's get a little close up of that one there, of your beautiful little floral design in there. And again, it's that attention to detail, that use of those lovely little almost like little stamens, aren't they, sort of coming out there and becoming that class there. And it is, again, a piece of art in its own right. Very sort of 1920s, some of that as well, isn't it? Like Art Deco. It is, actually. Yeah, very nice. They liked a little bit of the little nod towards the nature. And then don't forget, here on the T-bar, that is actually, again, you've got this little leaf just nestled on the top, right where you're going to tie off that T-bar as well. £7.95, brand spanking new today. If you want to get involved, 0800 624 625. Lots of people on the phone lines. Well done. People popping these in their baskets as well. Whether you are in Malaga, whether you're in New Jersey, whether you're in the West Midlands, whether you're in County Durham, Surrey, Glamorgan, Nottinghamshire, Yorkshire, Hampshire. We've got all the counties coming in. £7.95. Love it. Absolutely love it. And Premiere. Oh, I've been spoilt with my premieres. Oh! Because Rob knew I was coming, you see. Well done, everybody. Well done. Margaret, Christine, Angela, Carol, Monica, Zena Kay, Angela, Debbie, Cheryl, Trishel, Sylvia, Linda. So again, with the 925 sterling silver, Hannah, it's just that step up, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, definitely. I mean, we always say if you're adding a sterling silver piece to a piece of jewellery, then you're increasing the value by at least £10 per item that you're making. Yeah. And people expect it. And if you're spending that time on a beautiful piece of jewellery, I'm currently undertaking my my first big project, Jewellery Maker project, and I've been on it for some time now. And if you're spending a lot of time on a piece of jewellery, you want to finish it off properly. You want to give it that clasp that it deserves. £7.95. Amazing, amazing deal. Well done, everybody. Well done, well done, well done. And congratulations. Don't forget, coming up at 8:30, a 20-carat tanzanite cabochon. I have never, ever brought in any way, shape or form in a single gemstone a 20-carat tanzanite. My first one is here on Jewellery Maker tonight at 8:30. I have for you number 11, which is your rutile quartz or rutilated quartz. This is basically rutile grows, and then rutile grows, and then the quartz grows around the rutile, and you end up with these little shards running through the individual gemstones here. Venus here it is known to as well. This is your golden rutile quartz, and you can see them, some heavily rutilated and some just some slight rutiles in them, but every single one is unique. Every single one is different. Beautiful with that. And when you look at the drops, I mean, you got 80 carats and all those, and just a quick count: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, so over 25 individual golden rutile quartz graduated faceted beautiful drops. Wonderful look. £14.95. £14.90. Oh, we're going down. Oh, 0800 644 655 655 £8.95. We've got coming up, by the way, in the last hour, we're going to finish with if you like your clear gemstones, check these out. Beautiful, lush, crisp, clear gemstones. Those are coming up. Your clear quartz, they're going to come up just before 9 o'clock. We're going to finish on those as well. And again, gives you a real juxtaposition. If you've got pieces such as this. Very, very, very nice indeed. £8.95. Right, do not go anywhere. We have got a whole host of things coming up for you in our last hour, including the lovely Hannah, who's going to be here with us for the last hour, including me, including Pete on cameras, who's going to be here for the last hour. But more importantly, coming up in not more importantly, that sounded awful, didn't it, than all of us. We are overshadowed by the gemstones this evening with a 20-carat cabochon tanzanite. That's coming up at 8:30. After the break, we're continuing with more gorgeous gemstones.
In a pile of emerald like this, you really have a wealth of different qualities here. Everything from the kind of quality of gemstones that we've faceted into gems ready for jewellery, right through to your cabochons, through to your really, really high quality beads, through to the strands which you might have seen on Jewellery Maker before, and then some flat faceted pieces as well.
If you attend a workshop in June, you will receive a fantastic 20% discount in our Jewellery Maker shop. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company. We here at Jewellery Maker know how popular our 10-strand mystery packs have been, so we're bringing them back. You can get your hands on these completely random lucky dips for just £25. This works out to just £2.50 per strand, but be warned, it's while stocks last. Add this to your order and you won't be disappointed. Just ask for this code whilst on the phone to our call centre on 0800 644 655 or simply type the code into our website and add to your basket. Jewellery Maker, giving you the best deals on genuine gemstones.
It's been absolutely fantastic. It's the Resin Projects course and Fiona is a terrific teacher. She's fun, she's very knowledgeable and we've learned a lot of things. We're going home today with about 4 different projects and they're absolutely beautiful. I bought a lot of the resin several months ago when it was on television being demoed, but I've never actually used it because I always like to come to the workshops first before I do anything. And I'm now going to be confident enough to go home and use it.
Thread a bead of your choice onto a head pin. Taking your round nose pliers, take a firm grip at the top of the head pin, roll the head pin towards you and continue this motion until you reach the top of your bead.
Even when you've got a pile of emerald that looks like this, even some of the larger gemstones, which are mainly reserved to put into jewellery, if you hold one of the bigger stones up to the light, you'll notice that only part of the gemstone is light and gem-worthy.
And then Rob said, I actually quite like Rob Lowe. Hi, welcome back to the Late Show. Myself, Drew Nichols, the lovely Hannah, and Rob Lowe, ladies and gentlemen. Did we get any? If you're going to send some text in, can you send me a text in about Rob Lowe? If you think he looks like Rob, quick, come on, quick, one in and out, all right? Look, don't say anything because I know you'll get grumpy if I don't sell. Okay. All right, look, here it goes. Have we got the picture handy? No, okay, Rob Lowe. Right, go, Rob. Cheers. Go. Right, there we go. I think he looks like Rob Lowe. He does. He does look like Rob Lowe. All right, now, Rob, I want to see a text, all right? I want the cheekiest text that you get up on that screen, all right? Ladies, send Rob a cheeky text. Maybe someone might ask if he's single. Maybe someone might ask if he's married. Anyway, right, this is, don't forget, we've got Tanzanite 20-carat cabochon coming up at 1:30. I'm excited about that. It's like finding the Staffordshire hoard, that is. This is your aventurine. This is a... Oh, I've got the windy pot. See, I guzzled half a banana in that break, and now I've given myself the windy pot. Right, this is aventurine multi-shaped cabochons on here. Aventurine, aventurescence, green aventurine. You can get lots of different colours of your aventurine. Aventurine comes from the word aventuro, meaning by chance. Italian because back in the glass-blowing days of the Milano glassblowers, someone, probably the apprentice, dropped a cup of copper filings into a vat of molten glass, and the result was when they poured the glass out, it had this wonderful sort of shimmer, lovely shimmer to it, not shimmer, adventurescence to it. So they called it adventurescence by chance because it was an accident. I think the apprentice probably got sacked, but you know, little did he know the what he had created, the name for a new gemstone. Aventurine multi-shaped cabochon. There's quite a few here, isn't there, Hannah? I think you could do quite a bit with these.
Yeah, there's loads there actually.
Keep you busy for a while.
Definitely, definitely.
Do you like? I think you like working in cabochons, from what I've seen tonight.
I do. Yeah. I think it's one of those things that I don't profess to be that.
Yeah.
You know, well practiced in it, but it's something I like doing. So yes, I shall probably be doing a bit more.
Big impressive pieces, aren't they?
Yeah,
you know.
that's why I like it.
Yeah, and different as well, because it takes that skill, that craft that you, as jewellery makers, that is what you bring. Mother Nature brings the gemstones. We supply the gemstones to you. You can go and you can buy manufactured jewellery from elsewhere, but jewellery makers, you bring your own slant, you bring your own twist. And I think things like the cabochon, because basically, if you're going to see this in jewellery, Hannah, they're going to be bezel set, aren't they? And that's
usually
pretty much it. You know, there's not really a lot of other options. Because it just the skill involved in doing the wire mesh, doing the wire bales that you have, you know, not everyone has those skills, and it's very difficult to put them out on a production scale. So you are going to make something that's very unique, very unusual, something that your customers are not going to see in a jewellery high street store that often, and really make you stand out. That's why I love cabochons, because I think this really is the Jewellery Maker gemstone. £19.95. You've got 730 carats of your aventurine in your multi-shaped cabochons. Amazing, absolutely amazing at £19.95. Beautiful big bold pieces, stunning. I've also got some epido coming up, which is beautiful. I'm going to do those for you. Box number 2, blue chalcedony. Chalcedony. This is your chalcedony. Who was that?
Barcelona.
And who sang it? What's her name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Something
Montserrat?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Blue chalcedony. Have you got any text yet, Rob? You look like Chad Lowe. Who's the? Oh, Chad Lowe. I thought that was his first name. Who's Chad Lowe? It's like, you look like. Look, that is Rob. Look, that's what you look like, Rob. That's what you look like. I'm telling you. He's even wearing a white tee. What do you call them? Vest. Right. This is Blue Chalcedony. Graduated Eli. Is that the best text we had? You look like Chad Lowe. Come on, jewellery makers! I've just brought you a 22-year-old young man who looks like Rob Lowe, and what do I get? He looks like Chad Lowe. Blue chalcedony. Someone's just texting. Can we get a picture of Chad Lowe? Blue chalcedony. Rob's just given up now. Blue chalcedony graduated elongated plain pairs. Wonderful, delicate blues. Beautiful chalcedony. This is cryptoline quartz. Cryptoline quartz. £6.95. They are lovely. Look at that. I love that colour, that pastel colour. And again, just on the peripheries on the outside of that gemstone, that lighter shade, because obviously the gemstone not as deep on those outside edges, so that's where you get that lovely sort of orb. It's the way the light moves, the way the light plays with the gemstone, the depth of the gemstone. Remember, it's down to the individual specific gravity of the gemstone, to how much absorption the light gets, how much refractivity the gemstone gives you, therefore returns that light to the eye. £6.95. Indian blue chalcedony. They are, it's a lovely colour, absolutely stunning colour, and a great price as well for a 22cm strand. Don't forget, here in the evening show, these prices only stay on for 60 minutes. 60 minutes from whence they're played. So you do have to be, you do have to make that decision. £6.95. Well done, well done, well done on that. That's number 2. Number 3. Number 3. I don't think we can find a picture of Chad Lowe, can we? Have we looked? We're looking. I'm dying to see what he looks like. Multicolour beryl graduated faceted rondelles, 3x2 to 4x2 millimeters, 18 centimetre strand. A beryl, again, your allochromatic gemstone. Of course, morganite, goshenite, emerald, aquamarine, heliodor, all beryl gemstones. And these, look at that lovely colour. Wonderful graduation of colour. Isn't that stunning? Very, very subtle and very, very, very delicate, but all those lovely pastel hues. I think sometimes we get carried away with really bold and, I mean, they're lovely, the bold, the statement colours, Hannah, but sometimes you just want that little...
Yes,
you know, sort of like tiara, you know, next to a pearl or something. You don't want...
Yeah, if you're making like bridal jewellery or if you're making... I don't know, maybe prom jewellery, something like that. Then I guess translucent, sparkly, faceted.
If you've got something, you know, if you've got something quite delicate and dainty, you don't suddenly want to stick a big black spinel right next to it, do you? You know, so, unless of course you go for the monotone look, you know. But this, I just love these pastels. £19.95. We're not staying there. Well, go on, Sam, do it again. Sam's hand, diddle-da-da-da. Sam's hand, diddle-da-da-da. Seamless, Sam, they don't know you're there. £12.95. Yeah, might as well do it more. £12.95. £12.95. Multicolour, graduated faceted rondelles. He's not sorry, Sam. The director's not sorry at all. And it's very, and you can see that there in that shot. It's a great shot to really, it's very subtle, very delicate colour in every single one. So, you know, again, have a look in your gemstones that you've got. Have a look at the gemstones you've got in your collection, in your supply. Are they all bright, vivid, you know, deep, bold, dark colours? Do you need something to sit alongside, you know, maybe some white? If you set this alongside maybe some white gemstones, you're going to really notice that subtle, elegant difference in the colour. If you set this alongside a pearl, you know, it's really going to sort of set it off. Again, if you have something slightly off-white, it really shows off the white of the pearl that you're showing if you've got your white pearls. £12.95. It's a big strand. Lots of pieces in this one strand. 18 centimetres in the one single strand. And well done, well done, well done, well done, everyone that's coming in for this one. Really good collection of gems, and remember all those colours there. You know, you've got all your different gemstones. Your goshenite, obviously, the mother of all gemstones. I think goshenite is known as. It's basically white beryl. You have got your morganite in there. You've got your aquamarine, your big. I mean, it is a beautiful selection of colours. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well done, well done, well done. Don't forget, coming up, we are 15 minutes away. 15 minutes away from a 20-carat tanzanite cabochon in one gemstone. One single gemstone. Stunning. Biggest carat weight I've ever done in a single tanzanite ever. Ruby, emerald, sapphire. Oh, I didn't see these. Okay, precious gemstones. You can't choose between ruby, emeralds and sapphires. Have all of them. Ruby, emeralds and sapphires. See what I did there, Hannah?
I did.
Did you see what I did there?
I did.
Ruby, have we ever missed any pieces of jewellery yet, have we?
Nope.
Well, no, because you've got, oh yes,
yeah,
the clear quartz.
Got, yeah, clear quartz and the tanzanite.
Ruby, emeralds and sapphires graduated plain rounds, 8 millimetres at an 18 centimetre strand. and it really shows you the differentiation between the different colours. The wonderful blues of the sapphire, the lovely delicate, they're very sort of like Colombian emerald sort of colours, these. And then you have your rich red of your rubies there. 115 carats, 8 millimetres each one of these in size. £79.95. That's where we should be. This is last of stock. We're going to give you a clear out price on these. A strand of precious gemstones, a strand of beautiful precious gems. We have taken £30 off that price, £49.95. Now I can tell you, you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, approximately 9 of each one of those gemstones. 9 emeralds, approximately 9 sapphires, approximately 9 rubies on those as well. £49.95. Stunning colour, and we're at the best ever deal on that. That is the best deal that has ever been offered at £49. That's £30 off where that's been previously. A real clearance price on that at £49.95. This is the evening show, and we bring you amazing opportunities, amazing deals, amazing designers. The lovely Hannah with us this evening. We've got amazing camera operators with Sam, amazing floor with Pete. Pete's gone home. We've got amazing directing with Ryan. I nearly called you Pete as well for a minute there, Ryan. We've got amazing producing with Rob, and £49.95 on that. They're amazing prices. Gorgeous piece, £49.95. Right. Don't forget, 15 minutes time. 15 minutes time. A 20 carat tanzanite. Right. What did you say? Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Oh, again, just the different colours. I'll tell you what, that lovely blue chalcedony that we had earlier on. Now we've got chrysoprase here. Do you know what? Prasion, meaning leek, chryso... Oh, I can't remember. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I can't remember. It was there, and then I started saying it and it went. Anyway, it's this lovely sort of, again, we talk about saturation. We talk about hue, tone and saturation in gemstones. And if we talk about saturation, if you want to get it in your head what saturation is all about, if you think of the colour yellow, and Steve uses this analogy very well, whereas butter is yellow, with a low saturation, which means it's yellow but it's not vivid, it's not it doesn't glow. Then if you think next up you have a lemon, the colour of a lemon, again you'd still class that as yellow. So these are all the same colour, but they have different saturations. Either they have either a moderately strong, a strong, or a vivid are the three that we use. So moderately strong would be the butter, strong would be the lemon, and then if you think of the high-vis vest that you see the workman wearing, that is a vivid saturation. So they're all yellow, but with different levels of saturation. This in the green is incredibly saturated as a green gemstone, because you don't really talk about saturation, or maybe I should, but I don't tend to talk about saturation of tone in a green gemstone. This is this wonderful, beautiful, like bright electric green, chrysoprase, graduated faceted cushions. I mean, lovely on those large facets. I love the way it's sort of, you look at these and the light sort of comes through these, Hanny. You know what I mean?
It's like an inner glow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like someone's got a torch inside and they're sort of, looking for a way out within the gemstone. but it's a real unique and different colour. You know, it's very sort of somewhere between sort of like your Colombian and your Zambian emerald colours on that, but very clean gemstones as well.
It's kind of tropical waters almost, isn't it? You know.
Yeah,
It's quite hard to sort of pinpoint the name
I
of the
must
colour.
admit, I don't normally struggle, but this here I am a little bit. It's I think I like the cleanliness of the gemstones as well, because you can see through it. You can see any discrepancies within these at all. But look at that, they are gorgeous. I'm just going to try the torch. I don't know if it'll do anything. I just want to see what it does, just out of interest really on this. That really is amazing, because you've got this again, if I just sort of drop that down there, but you see what I mean, how clean those gemstones are. And I'll tell you what else is interesting as well, is this an LED torch, is it? So obviously different lights in different have different wavelengths and are rich in different colours. And as I'm looking at this one here, it almost goes blue on the back of this. It's really interesting the way it sort of works with that. And you should always sort of get different torches, different lights, you know, UV lights, incandescent lights to use on your jewellery, because you never know what you're going to see. And sometimes that can be a great selling point on the stand as well. You know, this is a little bit bright, that torch to show through. It does tend to sort of wash out the shot a little bit. But you see my point in the cleanliness of the gems. £8.95 on your Chrysoprase graduated faceted cushions. They are it's a 22 centimetre strand, 22 centimetres, and that one single strand. Well done, well done. Please do check out. Don't forget, 60 minutes. Only available for 60 minutes. So please do check out. Are we going to run out of stock? Are we getting... Okay, it's getting close on stock. I've got a lot of people with these in baskets as well. So please do check out. Obviously, we have people on the phone coming in. I've got my my web bidders up there as well, and I do have a lot sitting in baskets at the moment. £8.95. I think that's a lovely gemstone. I think that's really going to. Oops, sorry, that was me. I think it's really going to start conversations there as well, because it's not instantly recognisable, is it?
No, it's not, and I think because it's such a vibrant colour as well, people will be tempted to ask you about it.
I mean, look, beautiful alongside. We did 2 emerald strands earlier on. If you got that, it'd be gorgeous to go alongside that as well. 0800 646 655. I have for you. I don't think that's right, Rob. I have. What? Want to do another one, or? Oh yeah, pink amethyst. Oh wow. Huh. Concave faceted. Now, concave faceted. When you look at the pavilion of a gemstone, when they do a concave facet, so if the pavilion is that way, the concaveness will go that way, so scooped in, basically scoops in, and the light sort of drops into the scoop and then bounces all around, and you end up with these big straight lines of the concave on there, and you can see. Feast your eyes on this here. .15 centimetre strand, 10 by 12 millimetres. We've got lots, of course. Can you please just, if you can wait until we play the tanzanite. I've got a lot of people calling up the call centre at the moment. We do have to play it, we do have to bring the graphics. The call centre can't actually see it physically until we bring it to air. So please, if you are waiting for that tanzanite, if you could just hang on a little bit. We're going to bring it up, so it's coming soon. It's coming up soon. In the next few minutes, we will bring the tanzanite. So I'm sorry, but we will do it as quickly as we can. But we do need to bring it live before we can bring that tanzanite to your screen, before the call centre can see it. Sorry, in the call centre. Pink amethyst graduated concave cut rounds. I mean, these are exquisite. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful clarity on those. lovely delicate pinks. Of course, amethyst, stunning amethyst. You know what I like about amethyst, Hannah, is that people can see amethyst on the high street. You know, a lot of the gemstones we do are a little bit more rare, and you don't see them. But you can see amethyst on the high street, so you can compare the prices.
You can. Yeah. I think most people, even if they know nothing about gemstones, will understand that amethyst is a purple stone. I think it's well recognised. But I think those are lovely because they're quite unusual in their shape. But I mean, to me, they're screaming cocktail ring.
Yeah. I mean, I just love that faceting.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Absolutely amazing. And the way it returns the light as well. That is gorgeous. We should be here, £30.95. We're not staying there. Rob's on the hunt for deals this evening. £21.95. 35 carats of pink amethyst graduated concave cut faceted brown. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 individual gems. And for me, it is that, again, the amazing clarity on these. They are stunning gem quality on that. Look at this. Look at this. As you turn it, as you move it, you get that lovely vortex that bleeds you down to the culet at the base. It is stunning, absolutely so. You know, set that in sterling silver, pop it onto a ring. You know, as a single drop. Gorgeous pair of, I mean, they are absolutely endless. And to have that fully faceted gemstone as well, and to not, you know, sort of have to bezel set it because you've got a top drill on here as well. So to really show off all these individual gems, absolutely fantastic opportunity. $21.95, 35 carats in your pink amethyst. 35 carats in your pink amethyst, graduated concave faceted cuts. Again, I don't recall seeing many faceted, concave faceted gemstones of this, because of course there's a lot more time and effort goes in to a cut such as this, because every single arch, every single little cut that goes onto that cabochon on the back needs to be done, needs to be set up. And as I turn it, I can just see, you can just sort of see how it catches the light there. Those are all individual little scoops, and what the faceting tool is there. If you imagine sort of something like like a pencil, and then it's got some diamond paste on it, and they just sort of run it up and down the pavilion at certain angles, certain increments. They have this a little tool that sort of that moves at certain degrees. And every little step, you've got to go a little degree, and it will go in, and the lapidus will cut it, then another degree, then another degree, and then go. So it's very time consuming, but what a result you get with that concave faceting. Beautiful. £21.95 on that. Is it time? Let me just tell you, this is an opportunity to get a 20 carat tanzanite cabochon, not a 20 carat set of cabochons, one 20 carat tanzanite, and it's up right now. I've worked here at GemTV for over 10 years, and one of the gemstones which has always been popular is this gemstone that I have in my hands right now, tanzanite. Tanzanite is a gemstone that was discovered in the late 60s, and it was a gemstone even to this day which is sort of surrounded in a little bit of myth and myth and legend. A gemstone that was said to have been formed, because tanzanite is a zoisite, is the base gem, and basically zoisite is brown and green. Now, one of the stories that goes is that after a scrub fire on the Merrilani Plains, the gemstone was discovered to have turned blue. The Maasai discovered it, so they started putting the green and brown zoisite gems into their campfires, and then they found that this gemstone had turned this wonderful blue colour. A gemstone that forms in only a 25-kilometre square area. A gemstone that up until this year we've been able to get hold of, but this year it's been notoriously difficult. At the sort of the back end of last year, Steve went to the Hong Kong trade show, and it was there for the first time ever. The only way he could get hold of tanzanite was by closed bids. So basically, it wasn't a case of how much they were selling it for, it's how much are you willing to pay for it. And for the first time ever, the next trade show that he went to, he come back with no tanzanite because it was just too expensive. The last one that he's just been to just wasn't available. Tanzanite 1. He's been to Tanzanite 1 recently, and there are very few gems coming out of the ground. Tanzanite 1 is the big mine that works at Tanzania. We tend to go to a lot of the small artisanal miners that work, because as you can imagine, the government has allocated local people, the Maasai tribe, to their little plots of land. And they're having to go deeper and deeper and deeper. At the moment, well, I say at the moment, my information is a few months old now, they were 800 metres down and searching for gemstones, because it's sort of, it folds around. Now, they can go, as far as I'm aware, they can go to 1,000 metres. Once you get past 1,000 metres, it gets too hot, because you are so close to the Earth's mantle, so it gets the conditions just get too bad, and of course the logistics of mining that far underground. And some of the mines at the moment, people are going down and mining and staying down for 3 days. They basically have a little city down there, and they live down there, and then they come back up because it takes so long to get down. There's footage of Steve going down, and he's a very tired man when he comes back out again. The gemstone I am talking about is this gemstone here, championed by Tiffany's. This is your tanzanite. And to get a 20-carat cabochon is incredible, absolutely incredible. And what I love about tanzanite as well, even when you have inclusions within your tanzanite, that blue gets reflected in and around the gem. It's almost like Mother Nature has given this opportunity to reflect that colour around. This is a size that I do not deal in. I have never seen this in my time gems. I think the largest that I've done as a faceted gem is about 11 carats. And believe me, I'm not talking about on a regular basis. You know, we're talking 3 carats maybe on a regular basis, 2.5 to 3.5. Every now and again you might get a 4 or a 5 carat one. 20 carats, never. Approximately 20 by 12 millimeters. This is 2 centimeters in length by 1.2 centimeters wide. Amazing. Let me just show you a piece of jewellery that Hannah has crafted. The centerpiece is a 20-carat tanzanite. You know, when you walk down the Bond Street jewellers, you know when you walk down the High Street jewellers, you know the jewellers I'm talking about. No prices in the window, bottles of wine in the fridge ready. This is the sort of piece that they have in the window. This is your showpiece. This is your opportunity. If anybody walks past your stall that likes jewellery and you have got a sign that says 20 carat tanzanite, if anybody you know, your associates, your friends love jewellery, and you have made yourself a piece of jewellery with a 20 carat tanzanite at the heart of it, that is going to turn heads. This is what I love about gemstones. Over 10 years I've been here, I have never ever sold a 20 carat tanzanite, and that's why I love selling gemstones. That is why I love selling jewellery. Come on then, Hannah, what did you think about this when you got told you were getting a 20 carat tanzanite cabochon?
To start with, when I saw it, I didn't know what it was, because I didn't believe that we'd have such a size.
Do you know what, that is a really good point, because you do, like when someone says to me, what do you think it is, you do think, okay, what would come in that size, what would come in that carat? Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but no, you're right,
yeah.
You're so right. Yeah.
Basically, mentally I'd ruled out the fact that it might be tanzanite, even though it looked like it, because it was huge.
Yeah, yeah.
Then to be told it actually was, I nearly fell off the chair.
Nice.
So, yeah, I would absolutely thrilled, honoured to have been able to work with that. Slightly gutted I have to walk away from it because I don't own it.
Sam on cameras has said that this might go missing at the end of the show today, so we know where it's gone. Beautiful piece of work with the tanzanite. It is amazing.
Thank you, Fran.
It is amazing.
Thank you.
Henna is amazing. Just some lovely pieces of jewellery. You know what? Mother Nature just does some incredible pieces. Mother Nature gifts us some amazing pieces, and of course what you have to remember as well, as if the 20 carats isn't enough, there's about a 20% loss when you cut a piece, when you cut a gemstone. So this would have been sort of a fifth in size, again bigger when this was cut, which is why you don't normally see this sort of size in a cabochon. This is the first time we have done one of this size. Now, 0800 644 655. Again, I will say this is not a collection of cabochons. This is one cabochon. So you're not going to get 4 cabochons of 5 carat. You will get one cabochon of 20 carats in a single gemstone. Amazing quality. £49.95. £49.95 for that centerpiece, that center gemstone. This is your chance to get it. Can I just say that once these go, that is it. That is it. Once the stock of this goes, it's not so. Obviously, with findings, we can reorder. With the metalwork, we can reorder. With things such as this, a 20 carat one of a kind piece, then we're not going to be able to reorder this. £49.95, 20 carats in your tanzanite oval cabochon. Take advantage that you are the first. You are the first people to view this. And oh my goodness, well done everybody. Jackie, Kathy, Sue, Francis, Margaret, Anne, Joe, Sharon, Lennox, Patricia, Joy, Kay, June, Margaret, Linda, Catherine, Stephen, Barbara, Angela, David, Sarah, Gillian, Corinne, Elaine, Debbie, Caroline, Olga, Lynn. The names, you know who you are. Congratulations, well done on a 20 carat tanzanite oval cabochon at 20 by 12 millimeters. It really is a superstar buy. It's an incredible buy. It's an incredible deal, and it's one of these pieces. I can't remember who I was working with, and it was something. It was something similar, and they said whenever they get something that's extra special. And I said, what do you do when you get this home? And they said they put it on the shelf and they look at it for a long time.
Stare at it. Look into it, yeah. And
savour making something out of it.
Definitely,
yeah?
Definitely.
Do you do that?
I did well with that one. That's why I was trying to go as fast as I could with everything to give me time, so that I didn't feel I was rushing it, because I just wanted to enjoy working with it. I'm never going to get that opportunity again, I don't think.
It's incredible. Well, I've never seen it. I've never seen a 20 carat tanzanite cabochon. Well done. Sorry, what was that, Rob? We've just been informed that Hannah Osborne's jewellery piece is going to be given away as a prize in next month's in a late show next month.
Brilliant.
Look at that.
Sam's going to be gutted.
Sam's going to be. Samantha in Cumbria, it's on a part with the Star of Burma. It's a big gemstone. It's huge, a bold, it's a statement piece. Just bought this for my wife for her 17th anniversary. Happy anniversary, Val. Oh, Bill. Hey, happy anniversary, Val. Happy anniversary. Evening, JM. Wow. Margot N5. How are you, Margaret? I hope you're well. Okay, I've got 35 of these in baskets, and I've got 15 in stock. So 35 of these in baskets and 15 in stock. Please remember, this is the night show, which means in 60 minutes time you will not be able to get hold of this. And trust me, there's not going to be that many left, and it's going to be snaffled up by another presenter very, very, very quickly. You know, I want to thank Martha for giving us this. It's a great piece. It's an incredible opportunity. Rob, you know, I mean, it's gorgeous, isn't it, Rob? You know, I want you to drink this in, Rob, because you probably won't see this ever again. A 20 carat tanzanite oval cabochon. Remember, this is the gemstone that's getting harder and harder and harder and harder to source, and you've got a 20 carat version. So congratulations. And beautiful. And just remember, when people ask you, just go, I think you'll find it's a 20 carat tanzanite. You know, you're allowed to be a bit cocky, aren't you, when you've got something like that? You know.
Yeah.
That is lovely. That is lovely. Well done, well done, well done. Right. Don't say like that, Rob. You've not got long left, have you, Drew? I'm only 28. That's it. Rainbow Moonstone and 9. Or Rainbow Moonstone and 9. Right, my Auntie Pat did that to my cousin. Right, my Uncle Roy wasn't very well, and she rang up my cousin, and she went, "It's your Uncle Roy, he's gone to the hospital."
Oh, horrible.
I was with my cousins. We went to the Moody Blues on the weekend, so I went and saw my cousin. So he was like that. To the hospital. He was all right, wasn't it? Yeah, it was nothing major, but it's just like, oh, I tell you, it's like when he was 79. She went, "Oh, it's your last one, isn't it?" In your 70s. 75 carats of Rainbow Moonstone, graduated irregular plain wheels, 3x2 to 6x3 millimeters. Congratulations. Please do stay on the line for the tanzanite. If you've got it in your basket, you need to check it out. They are going to sell out. I think Rob's telling us we're pretty much there. Okay, on Rob's screen, which is delayed, we've only got 5 left. So yeah, sorry about that if you missed out on the tanzanite. 75 carats Rainbow Moonstone, graduated irregular plain wheel. So again, that's Schiller. We've had the faceted rondelles on these. Now we have these gorgeous wheels on the Rainbow Moonstone, graduated irregular plain wheels. £6.95. You snuck that in, Rob. You snuck that in. By the way, if you like that sort of crisp clear look, we'll be coming up for our last star buy, which is your clear quartz. Very clean, very, very clean. And I love that sort of juxtaposition between 2 gemstones like that. You know, the moonstone and the works, doesn't it?
But also that strand that looked like garnet earlier, the colour-coated quartz, if you put either of those between it, it will really emphasise the colour.
Do you mean the colour-coated quartz? Oh, colour-coated quartz. We did like that, didn't we, Hannah? Yes. £6.95 on that. Great price on your Rainbow Moonstone. Graduated irregular plain wheels, 3x2 to 6x3 millimetres, 31 centimetre strand. Great price. Great price. Can Oh, do you know what I was going to say? Can we do that? I know we haven't got many of them, but I've not seen this before in Jewellery Maker.
Oh, do you know what? I've only seen that once before with Alan Crossley because he was making something for a show. That was coming up. It's the first time I've ever seen it.
So this is your, look at this little cameo on here, a black agate and shell oval cabochon. Your cameo is when it is raised off the top of the back, and your intaglio is when it's done in relief. So if that was sunken in, it would be an intaglio. This is 22 by 30 millimeters, but very, very pretty. The shell on there, isn't that lovely? Again, what would you do with that, Hannah?
I'd go straight for soutache, and I'd probably make sort of a Victoriana style necklace. So you've got the cameo in the middle, and then another black gemstone either side, and then drapes of either gemstones or chain or something.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so you'd
it's
have
like a chandelier for the neck.
I was going to say chandelier. Yeah, so you'd have like one and then droop them off.
Yeah, sort of scalloped loops.
Yeah, nice. I do like cameos. They sort of they went away for a little while, didn't they? But they've really come back.
Yeah.
And you know, this lovely sort of finish with the shell as well. I mean, the intricate detailing on that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Very, very pretty figure. 22 by 30 millimeters. Your black agate and your shell oval. And now we don't have many of these, which is why old Chad Lowe in there has gone. Have we got a picture of Chad Lowe there? £8. He looks more like Rob Lowe than Chad Lowe, doesn't he? Have we got Rob Lowe?
He's like midpoint between the two, so it's kind of like watching them grow up, sort of thing. Chad Lowe, then our Rob, then Rob Lowe.
You're overthinking it now, Hannah, I think. £8.95. 0800 634 655. So if we had some more modern equipment, we could have had two faces and morphed them together. Yeah. There's Rob Lowe. You're coming out for the end of the show, Rob. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Keep that picture on file. All right, we've got to have one more Rob Lowe show. £8.95 for that cabochon. 22 by 30 millimeters on that. Congratulations on the Tanzanite, by the way. Lots of wonderful ticks coming in about the Tanzanite. Congratulations. Oh, one less now because I just dropped that one. Named after me, this one. I discovered this in 1867.
Did you?
Hannah, yeah, in a past life.
And you're 28, are you?
Yeah, Did I say 16, 26? This is your druzy. So again, this is your your smaller quartz, but this is faceted by Mother Nature. So these are like tiny. You know the pyrite that we saw? Have we got that pyrite rock still handy? Pete, I think it's down there. Because this is Mother Nature doing it in miniature. Okay, so if I'm just going to put a huge microscope on this quartz. Okay, there it is. There, look. That is. If you imagine, right? If you imagine that, because that is basically, obviously it's a different gemstone, but that is basically what you're getting in a smaller scale. It really is lovely. Those are all naturally formed crystals in there. Stunning, 18 by 13 millimeters. Rainbow druzy at 20 centimeters. This is where we should be. 1895. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Go Chad Lowe. £9.95. No. Go Rob Lowe. Go Rob. Go Low Rob. Low Rob looks like Rob Lowe. £9.95. Right, have you got that picture ready of Rob Lowe? And Rob, you need to come out quickly, all right? After this auction, all right? I don't always. It's because I like you. I'm ordering you around. genius. Hang on, right. These are some of the texts. Hang on a minute. This is the mixed bag of messages. Hang on. To read it. Adrian Hannah, think Rob is doing well to put up with your banter and is handsome as well. Right, we'll take that one. He is better looking than Rob Lowe. Wait for it. Hottie, it gets better. And then he's got...
like a peddler.
Oh, that's proper tickle me. Who was that? Deb and Val. I love you, Deb and Val. That's more like a peddler. Deb and Val, he's just taken that Tanzanite out your basket. Oh, I'm sorry. That has absolutely tickled me. That is. Right, finals. Oh, look, I've gone all red. I'm only 28. Oh, I'm having a hot flush. This is it a star by? Star by. Hi, I'm Drew Nichols and professionalism is my middle name. Well, welcome to our star by clear quartz. Now with Mother Nature, okay, she likes adding little minerals and little elements to each individual gemstone. Therefore we get all the wonderful array of coloured gemstone. It is a bit more of a rarity to get a crisp, clear gemstone. Well, here I have for you clear quartz, and you have these wonderful sort of tapered off rondelles here. There's probably a name for them, saucers, there we go. Your faceted saucers. So they sort of, if you look at them from a side view, they're like almost like a marquise cut when you look at them from that size there, but of course they are your saucers. Look at the incredible cleanliness and wonderful, crisp, clear colours of your clear quartz. 120 carats. Now there's absolutely loads in here, so I'm going to quickly count up half of this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, Pedalo, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. There's over 100 individual clear quartz faceted saucers in here. The lovely Hannah has been working hard over there, putting up with me all evening. And look at this. I mean, it's simple, it's elegant, it's...
It is. So I've pinched the larger gemstones from the mid-show, I think they were, right. But I believe it's all clear quartz anyway. Yeah. And then there's the seed beads as well, also clear quartz. So it goes with absolutely everything and anything.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? I mean, it's like I say, you know, to get that crisp, clear gemstone, you know, you've got to remember that nothing needs to be present. Yeah. You know, for it to remain clear quartz. 120 carats, over 100 individual ones of these. It is our last star buy. It is our, I think it's our final auction of the night. Don't forget, we've got lots and lots and lots of pieces available on the web, but only for the last 60 minutes. Are you ready? Oh, right, I thought you were talking to me. Rob's just making sure Sam hasn't pinched the Tanzanite piece. Lovely. $9.95. Great way to finish the show. There are over 100 individual crisp, clear quartz, and if I just show you the piece, this is actually this is going to be a prize on a late show. Was it next month? Did you say, Rob? Next month. That's what I said. Next month, and that's utilising those clear quartz. See, it again. It ordinates. It lifts a piece of jewellery, frames it very beautifully, but it doesn't detract from the central gemstone, does it?
Yeah, I think clear quartz is the magnifier of gemstones. Yeah, so whatever you put it next to, it enhances and magnifies the colour of that gemstone. Yeah. So although it's beautiful in its own right, I think it's a real asset to put with another feature gemstone.
I mean, that has, you know, you've made that a big elaborate piece of jewellery.
Yes.
Which is hard to do and not detract from the central, from the central gem. So by using the silver and the clear as well. So it's a really, really lovely piece there. I love the framework on that around that. 20 carat tanzanite, everybody, in case you didn't, in case you didn't know it was a 20 carat tanzanite in the centre there. £9.95 for the clear quartz faceted saucers piece there. Remember, where's it gone? Where have I put it? Over here. That's the bracelet. There is over 100 individual gemstones there. £9.95. Gorgeous. Lots of people in. Andrea, Elizabeth, Kate, Zena, Kay, Angela, Helen, Sandra, Elizabeth, Denise, Beryl, Angela, Patricia, Lanarkshire, Merseyside, Warwickshire, well done, Shirley, Elsa, let it go, Nanita, Patricia, and is it Elsa? Is it? It isn't. Yeah, Diane. Yeah, thanks. Diane and Sharon, Scottish Supporters County. Well done to you, Patricia, Angela, Beryl. Well done. £9.95, and again, just so usable. Over 100 individual saucers in the one single piece there. £9.95. 120 carats. Your clear quartz from Brazil. Got lots of these in baskets. Got lots of these going out as well. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Well done. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. I've just had an update on the tanzanite. We were down to 3 on tanzanite. We've actually got 10 now. But that's because people haven't checked out their baskets. We've got 40 in baskets. Okay, we've got 40 in baskets of the tanzanite. So if you do want that tanzanite, check it out. Check it out, because we've had lots of people miss out on that, but there are 40 in baskets of the tanzanite. That's a 20 carat tanzanite cabochon, and there's only 10 left. We're over allocated at the moment on that. So yeah, please do check that out of your basket, or that may get offered to someone else. £9.95, 120 carats, clear quartz faceted saucers, 8 by 4 millimetres of those. £9.95. What a deal! What a deal! What a steal! How long have we got? Oh, is that, so we're not going to see Rob and Rob Lowe anymore? No, is that it? Quick, Rob. Quick, Rob. Rob and Rob Lowe. Here he is. Here he is. Look, I think he looks like Rob Lowe, not Chad Lowe. Look. Oh, left. Oh, there we go. There he is. Look at that. It is Rob Lowe. Look at that.
I'm not opening my mouth.
And you do the pose. I'm not opening my mouth. Thanks, Rob. Rob, it's been a pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
It has been an absolute pleasure.
Go quickly.
Right, yeah, okay. And you look nothing like a pedalo. Am I allowed to go over and see Hannah? I feel like I've got 30 seconds. That's all right. Yeah, it's, you're right, Sam. It's been a pleasure.
Well, thank you for a lovely show.
It has been
great fun.
It's been most enjoyable. I've got a bit of a headache from laughing so much, but
face ache, don't you?
Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, my lovely wife is back with you tomorrow at midday. So from us here, have a lovely night, whatever you do for the rest of the night. She's going for tea. I'm going to watch a movie, and then have a nice long sleep. I'll see you when I see you again. Bye.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.